Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You right there watching this video, waiting for this live stream to start, or just watching the membership video, man, and why you should join the membership. Let's talk about it real quick, expeditiously. We got the 3 levels. You got the rookie level, you got loyalty badges, you got custom emoji badges, and you have members on the live stream. As we get more people flowing in to join the membership, I have members only live chat. That means everybody can see the video that want to see the video, but only members will be able to chat. That's $3. That's a rookie. The All-Star, you get personal shout-outs before the videos, maybe after the video, mostly likely before the videos. You give a priority to reply in the chat. So as soon as I see you, I reply before anybody else. Get early access to pretty much all my non-boxing videos there. $10 a month. Then we got the boxing pound for pound superstar for all my boxing boys and gals out there. Get early access to prediction and most of our boxing content, virtual video collaborations, and open debate. So, if you want to pre-record or go live and debate me for a whole video, you got early access to new videos, some of the videos in the All-Star as well too, and priority reply in the comments. So I see in the comments you get priority reply. Instantly that's $20 a month. So let me know what you guys think. Don't have a Patreon no more, so here's where you're gonna get some of that exclusive content I used to have on the Patreon. Peace.
What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Most exciting man in boxing. Exciting man in boxing. Led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Shout out to my friends from Goodfellas TV, from Alexis Too Sexy Salazar.
All right, man. Yep, let's get it in. So we talk about today. Nobody is worthy of fighting Errol Spence Jr. A lot of sarcasm there. And then Jaron Ennis to fight Thurman or Stannionis. If Spence says no, his father revealed that Showtime will get him. Sorry for my family. Turn it up. Showtime, will get him a title shot once Errol Spence relinquished the titles or whatever, however it happened. They will get him a title shot. And his father said it's either going to be versus Stannionis to keep Thurman. So he may not even be, he may not even go the IBF route. So the way I see it, probably Virgil get the WBO, Conor being ready to get the IBF. That is usually the weakest ranking system in most divisions. And Boots might go for WBC or WBA. So, sarcasm about Errol Spence, just simply his fans start hating on Jaron Ennis, talking about it was a dive. And, y'all gonna notice there's a sequence. There's a sequence to Errol Spence's fan base, and, there's a sequence to it. But we're gonna get it started. Don't forget you can listen to this 9 in the morning Eastern Standard Time on Spotify, Anchor, ad free. You hit my link tree. Link is in the description. It's also pinned in the live chat. First link in the description. Click it. It'll take you where you need to go. Anywhere from my YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. All the information is inside the link tree. So make sure you pay attention for any future ventures or whatever I got going on. I always update it on the link tree. You can find the link tree in my Twitter bio or my Instagram bio as well too. If you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, right at the bottom of the screen. Each of them is in the description. PayPal link in the description as well too. If you want to support the channel while we live, all right? So it's the link tree right here. Yeah, I got it fixed. Thanks, spell check. Lazarus salute. He said what's good. We in the building. Sean, what's going on? Renardo, he said Sean, what's going on? Gunzigger Zach, what's good, everybody? Kobe said what's good, everybody? So apparently, I already know it was an Earl Sexual who started this. Apparently, they saying that Boots, Boots took a Custio Clayton took a dive versus Boots. So I got my Errol Spence shirt on too, man. So I ain't no hater. EJ, shout out to Greg. He sent this to me. I gotta find my Bud shirt that Kofi sent me. But so now they saying that Earl, Custio took a dive. I mean, like I said before, people think Errol Spence fan base and Errol Spence not no problem until it reached your favorite fighter. Now it's all excuses being made that, they always diminishing it. That's how you know you real competition for Errol Spence. They always tend to diminish. When somebody become a threat, he became the mandatory. According to his father, they may not even go the IBF route unless Errol Spence get him a shot. So, I watched it live and I thought they was gonna discredit him or say he hit behind the head because that's what Thomas Delorme said that he did. That's what I thought that they was gonna discredit Jaron Ennis at. But I watched it again and I seen that he hit him on the top of the side of the head. So, that's where I've seen. That's kind of where I've seen. At first I thought it was behind the head, but then I watched it again. It didn't matter. Cusio Clayton had no answer for anything that dude did. So, Errol Spence and them, they're going to continue to discredit. They're going to continue to discredit what he do. Whatever anybody that's a threat to him, it was all fun and games. Jaron Ennis the truth. Jaron Ennis the truth. He the truth. And then now he become blood mandatory and doing spectacular fashion. It's always a dive where he ain't beat nobody to deserve the fight. With Errol Spence, and we gonna get there. So, like I said before, can they drag Keith Thurman in the ring to fight Jaron Ennis? I'm more of a seer than a believer. I gotta be a seer to believe. I gotta see it to believe it. So, like I said before, they're gonna have to drag Errol Spence. They're gonna drag, Keith Thurman by his back 2 paws and drag him in the ring with Jaron Ennis. He wouldn't fight Keith. He wouldn't fight Terrence Crawford. 2 was too late. Now he want to get in there with Terrence Crawford. He wouldn't fight Errol. He didn't never want to fight Errol Spence until it was way too late. So we just the point where I see it when I believe it. Keith Thurman, let a whole generation of welterweights pass him up for good money. Now you a stepping stone, and that's exactly what he'd be versus Jaron Ennis. And if he don't hurt that kid or get him out of there in the first 6 rounds, more than likely he gonna get stopped. Keith Thurman gonna try to dance around the ring. He'll try to come out and hit boots on the chin. And like I said, could it be more than boots bit off? Yeah, it could be more. Keith Thurman is experienced. He may not be explosive as he once was, but he is experienced and he can punch. And if Jaron Ennis could take his power, then it's pretty much all he wrote. The perpetual movement that Keith Thurman got is cool until you get to the 7th, the back of the 6th round. The 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th. It's all fun and games. It's all fun and games until he get on that back half. So, like I said before, we in for a treat. I don't think they can put that on pay-per-view, but, that's the silver lining in it. But, for Errol Spence fans to start discrediting him, you see Fred. I see somebody send me a Fred said that he looked nervous. He froze up when talking to Errol Spence. Like, they're gonna hopefully more people start to see it now. It's just not a Terrence Crawford thing. Now it's turned into a Jaron Ennis. Anybody that's a threat. Anybody that's a threat now is you don't deserve it or you're not worthy or his daddy threw the towel in. It was a dive. It was this, that, and the third. And it's not that it's just fans perpetuating or pushing the narrative. Derrick James and Errol Spence pushing that narrative out as well too. So, like I said before, the dude is a dominant fighter. He crushing. Now, if you say, well, he ain't fought nobody like Errol Spence or he ain't fought nobody nothing like Errol Spence, I can't argue that. But to go out there and when we can slow it down, when it's on Twitter, it's on YouTube, you can tape it on your DVR, whatever they do it now, when you can slow it down and see clearly he clipped dude and it was an equilibrium shot, just starts to show the lack of knowledge that it is. It's just, at the end of the day, if we're talking about the feds that need to arrest the gang, the feds need to arrest the local W box community because they don't know shit about boxing. And if they do know something about boxing, they show hiding that somewhere internally because everything is now, when the money get involved, if money never got involved in YouTube, this has never been a problem. Anytime money get involved with these niggas, man, it's all about whatever narrative they push is the more fruitful narrative and the more money they're going to make off of it from super chats, whatever it may be from YouTube, that's what they riding with. And he just let you know these are the same niggas that if they got an opportunity to have a big show in Hollywood, boxing show, they'd be the first niggas to put on the dress. They'd be the first people to compromise. They'd be the first person to bend over backwards and do what Hollywood say. And, not everybody like that. Some people won't compromise for little. Some people compromise for astronomical numbers. Some people compromise in the middle, but you compromising over a niche sport that don't nobody care about. You protecting the man when he a grown-ass man. He got 2 feet. He got 2 hands. He got a daddy. He got a mother. He got a manager. He got a coach. You know what I'm saying? He got sparring partners. He got a gym. But why do you need to protect him? Why do we need to, every time a great fighter that come up to become a mandatory or become a rival, why do we need to protect him? Where was his energy at when he was a dude coming up fighting Keith Thurman? Where was that energy at? Honestly, where was that energy at? It was, yeah, man, Earl to run through Keith, whoop-de-whoop. Now, with Jaron Ennis is, oh, man, he took a dive, or, he ain't did this and he ain't did that, so he don't deserve it. Well, the IBF say he deserve a mandatory shot. That's what the IBF say. I don't make the rules. They say he deserve a shot, so what you gonna do? Fight or run? Vacation season, fight Bud and then vacate, or fight Bud and fight Jaron Ennis. How you gonna do it? I just seen something that popped on my screen that said he said Tim Tszyu trash. Cool, go beat Tim Tszyu too at it. See if you can beat Tim Tszyu, because everybody got a lot to say. Go beat him too. Well, why don't you call Fondora trash and go fight Fondora? He go around here, and pushing narratives, and he like say it's about Jaron, this, that, and the third. Well, I'm tired of you talking. Go in there and whip his ass then. Come on. Going around saying, well, I ain't the same fighter no more. It's always these built-in excuses, dude. And if you heard what I heard about him this weekend, bro, dude might not be Jaron Ennis, dude. Oh, buddy might not be Jaron Ennis. If we on the cool, bro. He just, you got a lot of yes niggas around him, bro. And it's hard to tell somebody you got too many yes niggas, and then when your dad can't do nothing to control you, when they can't help you get where you need to be at, bro, he got a lot of yes niggas around him. But like I said before, man, that gang over there, the Errol sexual gang or the local dummy boxing, whatever it may be, now it's bouts. Now they gonna discredit bouts. And that was the guy, if Earl, now watch it, Terrence Crawford beat Errol Spence, he was one of the guys, he was one of their alternative guys. They was gonna jump to Haney, they was gonna jump to Jaron Ennis, and now they discredit him, talking about he took a dive. Like, come on, man. Come on. He hit him on equilibrium shot. He hit a ball on the top of the head. Go watch it again. They claim to be a black community for black fighters, man. They are sometime black community. Why you can't just give them his credit? Every time somebody come up to rival somebody that they support, it's a problem. It's always some type of problem. So, it is what it is. Last time you saw Jamel talking about he got $10 million check for the Saturday night fight night. I don't want to hear shit about they don't have money for Buddy Errol Spence Jr. Be reasonable. Hey, send that to me, bro. They said, I'm gonna say, how you got $10 million check and they couldn't even fill up a $9,000 seat arena? They was giving out tickets for that fight. They was giving out 4 tickets per person for that fight. I heard that they gave a military person 4 tickets per person. So that's a $9,000 seat stadium. The tickets started off at $50. And 75% of the venue was available the week before. And a large percent of the venue was available to the week of. So if he got a $10 million check for fighting Brian Carlos Castanos, it must have been a bump. That's why PBC going broke. Because his gate probably didn't reach $1 million, bro. His gate didn't reach $1 million. But they just continue to expose themselves. His gate didn't. No way they can make a return on that money. They did like at the most. Let's say they did 500,000 viewerships. Let's say that at the most they did $500,000 viewerships. Where did the 10 come from? Because Custio got $100K, Jaron got $400K. So where would they justify giving $10 million at? I ain't saying he ain't lying. I mean, what you got to lie about? But you say 9,000 seat stadium, right? That's what the tennis court held. That's not the Stub Hub that the Chargers played for. 9,000, you got to say, let's say the average ticket is $200. Well, let's go a little cheaper than that. Say 9,000, average ticket $100. If the average ticket was $100 for a $9,000 seat stadium, that's still only $900,000. Let's say $125. Oh shit, or 120. So like $117, $18 to get them $1 million gate. So how do you justify giving $1 million? The viewership not there. He not Deontay Wilder, so you can't justify giving him half of 20. Like I said before, it is what it is. Another time, another place. Support the channel. Venmo, CJ Good 313. Appreciate y'all. But like I said about Jaron Ennis, you know what I'm saying? It's always some type of discrediting. They talking about, if Texas taking over boxing, this, that, and the third. Go ahead. Last time I checked, Canelo Alvarez was still around. Last time I checked, Anthony Joshua was still around. So it is what it is. You know, and that's good for Texas. Good market. Dallas won. Charlo won. Errol Spence won his last fight. You know? So, but to sit there and say, oh, man, this dude ain't that good. And, nigga, if he ain't that good, and that was a phantom knockout, Custio Clayton, well, let's just fight Custio Clayton now, and we can find out. But shout out to y'all, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video, man. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notifications. But he got $10 million. Good for him.
Good job out here.
He said Jaron is a problem, and Errol Spence Jr. fans scared. Yeah, they are. They don't want no parts of that young killer. But I done seen these type of dudes, man, come and go. And let's not saying that he one of these dudes, because yesterday somebody said you the second coming of somebody. He said I'm the second coming of nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm my own fighter, and that's fine. That's fine and dandy to me. You can be your own fighter, fine. But I ain't seen guys come with him that look like hot shots. Adrian Broner, you know, he look better than Broner, better than Matisse. There's a lot of these young dudes that come in and everything they touch is gold. Get knocked out. Deontay Wilder did for 40 plus fights. Everything he touched is gold. But one thing in boxing, moving up the weight classes, if you're in the heavier ranks or whatever it may be, one day somebody gonna be able to take your punch and put it back on you, and that's gonna be the question. Even Roy Jones had to come down, and a lot of it was his own doing from weight and all that. But like I said before, I've seen these dudes come and go. In a minute, somebody give him a hard 10, a hard 12, shit in his situation, a hard 8 or 9, or even take him to the championship rounds. People gonna say, "Oh, he overrated," or "I told you he wasn't that good," you know. And he's not even. I don't even think he's fighting the nucleus of the welterweight division yet. And I think the true contender of the nucleus, and I know it's hard for him to get fights. I think the nucleus of the welterweight division, I would say, it's probably like before you become a champion. I would consider Stannionis champion. Stannionis, Rasab Batuev, I think, or Dennis Ugas. Let's say he don't fight the other young guys. David Alvarez, Mikey Garcia, Cody Crowley, Alexander Booth-Putin, Ingus Kavalaskis. You know, I think those are the nucleus of the division. Keith Thurman. So it ain't like he's stepping up and he's fighting the elites of the elites. He fighting good fighters. Custio Clayton, solid. Sergey Lipia, solid. But there's another level before you even get to the championship level. There's Cody Crowley. There's David Alvarez. There's Alexis Rocha. There's Mikey Garcia. There's Danny Garcia. There's a Dennis Ugas. There's Keith Thurman, you know. And then your other counterparts that you can make a lot of money with in the division. Conor Ben, Virgil Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? So there's levels there. You can possibly get Josh Taylor jumping up. You can possibly get Regis Progress jumping up. You can possibly keep Sandor Martin bouncing back and forth. Jose Ramirez could be coming up. And then one of the guys that people are not talking about throwing them in there with is Gary Russell, little brother. Gary Anton Russell, who gave him some work in the amateurs a couple of times. And he beat him too. So Gary Anton Russell, him, very familiar. So, you know, they're going to be steady work for him. There are going to be some guys who's going to take him some rounds. Maybe some guys he have a trilogy with. Right now it's early. Big G, salute. They did the same with Broad and Porter. Yeah, they always going to keep doing that. Chris, what's going on? New York City in the house. Step so and D. Keith Thurman going to get stepped all over. Hold on, shit. I lost my place. Here we go. Johnson, salute. Gonna support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Yeah, I'm ready for tomorrow. Rip Hamilton gonna be representing us. I might go live. I'll probably go live. Keep the tradition going. If we get number one pick again, we're going crazy. He said people don't want to fight him. It's not his fault. He can't get legit opponents. Jaron Ennis said a while back, 15 fighters turned down the fight. It says a lot about. Well, it was the same thing was happening with Errol Spence Jr. He was in that position, Rod Shotgun, and they couldn't get no fights. And we was asking, is he the new Mike Tyson? And they can't get on fight. And that's a promoter's job to build a guy up to be this boogeyman. A part of being the boogeyman, you know, this is mystique, and you know his performance is proving that. But Showtime is making Al Heyman fighters fight him too. So regardless, as far as we know, he ain't signed to Al, but he's still getting fights. And I don't know what else Cameron Duncan got to offer other than boots. But if I'm him, I'm gonna try to build off this relationship with Showtime and get some other fighters on there. Maybe he do. I think somebody said he got Brandon Lee. You know, which is he need to find a corner after what I heard last fight. But hey, he a good fighter. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, man. Let's get it to 40 likes for your boy. You know, but like I said, that's part of the mystique. But you don't want to be the boogeyman too long because the boogeyman, you know, Keith Thurman was the boogeyman for a minute, and look what happened to his career. Got overpaid, overcompensated, and packed it in. He said that dude probably still doing the same ish before the car crash. All the tickets was comp. I can't even say comp. They was giving them hoes away. You can't call comp to giving away the same thing. Well, they do call it, but you know what I'm saying. This is Spence chasing Thurman all over again with Ennis chasing Spence. And that's what boxing been. Boxing has been like that. You know, saying Adrian Broner was chasing the Floyd legacy. He may not. He did call out Floyd, but at one point he was just chasing the legacy. You know, at one point Floyd was chasing to be the next Roy Jones Jr. It's a whole Ring magazine or KO magazine talking about it. Shout out to my boy Dolomite, long-time subscriber. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. You know, Muhammad Ali was trying to be the next Sugar Ray Robinson. As funny as it sounds, but you know what I'm saying? He was more Sugar Ray Robinson than Joe Louis. Shout out to Walker Smith. You know, and that's just the honest truth. It's always going to be guys like Boots. Matisse was the boogeyman at one point. You know what I'm saying? So you can just keep going on and on. It's always going to be guys like Bud Crawford that come out of nowhere. Tim Bradley, one of the greatest amateur, you know, but he fought out of weight at the amateurs at 152. Valens Monterose is supposed to be this great amateur coming out. And, you know, he was better than Tim Bradley, beat Tim Bradley in one of the first rounds of the amateur tournament, Corey Mayfield said. And look at Tim Bradley. Tim Bradley, you know, went to 140 pounds as a professional. And, you know, he became a better professional. If you said anybody, them both coming into the pros, who would have a better career, Tim Bradley and Valens Monterose. I had 10 people that knew about amateur boxing and knew about boxing. 10 people would pick Valens Monterose over Tim Bradley. Nobody would have picked Tim Bradley, but Tim Bradley got with the right coach. Tim Bradley could take a shot. He was a better pro than Valens Monterose. Nothing stood out about Valens Monterose as a pro. Nothing was great about Valens Monterose. He was a really good fighter, good footwork, good hand speed, but no, he didn't have great speed, great power, great technique. With Tim Bradley, you know, he had a great chin. Go look at when Tim Kendall Hawk sent him to the heavenly gates, and he got up with his leg twitching off the canvas. Had a lot of heart. He said, right, that's what I was saying. And the fight's not on pay-per-view and not going to do 1 million views on Showtime at all, period. So, I mean, if he made 10, hey, who the fuck am I to tell him he ain't made 10? I don't really care. Orange Terry, I said he's lying. He could be. But what he got to lie about, I don't know. On regular TV, man, that's cat. You know, I think it is, but I'll talk about it tomorrow. Brian Union, people hate Ennis for the same hype they gave Spence before he fought Kell Brook. This is true. It was so amazing when he fought the great Philo Greco and Chris Van Dier. You're right. He's right, but that's just boxing. Mr. Union, you're right. That's just boxing. It's always going to be somebody, you know, every fighter that came up and got pushed ain't make it. Fernando Guerrero is one of them dudes who didn't make it. You know, great amateurs. A lot of great amateurs that came out who didn't make it. Tremaine Williams was fighting, I think, this weekend. Mighty Mouse. He ain't make it. You know, everybody come out of Mexico, they got hyped like Gilberto Ramirez. They don't make it. You know, there's guys like Terrence Crawford, Timothy Bradley who come out of nowhere. I guarantee you there's another Terrence Crawford out there. A great fighter who just don't got the financial backing. You know, he just don't. I don't know what determines who they push and who they don't push, what analytic or what poll they push. I don't know what determines that. People ain't going to support the angry cokehead. That's what it is. People really don't like Charlo at all. And, you know, like I said before, that's what I said in my video. One of the reasons was his resume didn't out of all the guys that was there, his resume didn't have that shiny opponent. And the biggest reason was people can't separate they feelings for you with facts. You got somebody at work that you don't like, but you know he a good ass or she a good ass worker, and people still know not gonna like you for whatever reason it may be. Maybe you took the last donut. Maybe you was having a bad day, but people can't separate facts from feelings. And that's what Charlo got to feel. You angry. You know, you went off on Copper's for what? Because he didn't have you on this fucking pound for pound. It's his list. It's his list. How you get mad at this nigga for having the list? One ass hisser, the other one is angry as hell. They all kiss a Canelo ass. How about that? You can find me everywhere by hitting this link right here, man. You can donate there too on my link tree. Find everything on the link tree. You can find literally everything on there. Twitch, Twitter, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, YouTube, all that. Charlo not trending. Texas don't care. You got a point. I really wasn't paying attention, but you did say that yesterday that he wasn't trending. That should give you some insight about the numbers. And I got some numbers coming up. Hopefully I get some numbers, but I do have a guesstimation for a big fight that already passed and the numbers never came out. So I don't know. When I get the information, I think I might drop it Saturday or Friday. Well, my son, I'll probably drop it before. As soon as I get it, I'll drop it. If I never get it, I can give y'all a guesstimation. So we're going to be ready for that.
What is he talking about? Why would he say that?
He said, bro, people really in fear. Why can't they celebrate Charlo did? We say Ugas took a brown paper bag. I mean, true. You know? True. Because I don't see nobody taking no dive and looking the way Ugas took. They got to be a $50 million dive. Ennis gonna get credit for every time he fight who he's supposed to. I just think, I don't know what you really meant, but I just think he, celebrate his skill set. It's a breath for fresh air. Him and Ortiz is the fight to make. He said, please, IBF enforce the welterweight mandatory. You've not enforced one in 4 years. He ain't had one in 4 years. They already paid them off anyway. Yeah, they already paid them off. You already know that. They already paid them off. They already told Boots, if you don't get the fight, you go in for Thurman or Stannionis, the WC, WBA. You already told him. Just let you know, man. Maybe it's best for the feds to get in boxing. In my opinion. Might be. Shit. Y'all talking about Dana White, but the feds clean this shit up and see what happened. He said, I want to see Ennis fight someone legitimate outside the PBC. I mean, he's not a PBC fighter, though, so who would even fight outside the PBC? Kavalaskis, Alvarezzian. He ain't a PBC fighter, so that's the fact. So him fighting somebody at the PBC, I don't know what would that do. I mean, they pretty much got everybody. Talking about Cody. They even picked up Stannionis and Raz Batuev. So Batuev was with Top Rank for a while. They even picked up Qdoba, who was with Top Rank. So they ain't the only one. Guys you're talking about outside the PBC. Jesus, it's Kavalaskis, Alexander Boots-Putin. I think they both are Top Rank. David Alvarezzian, he doing the Euro trip right now. And other guys that we don't even know their name because he's not gonna fight Conor Ben, Virgil Ortiz right now. So it really ain't nobody there that's worthy of fighting. It really got to be one of those guys I named. I got Tim Tszyu beating all at 54. I don't know about that. You drunk on that one. Ricky, salute. What's going on? Said nobody wants to sign to fight him for less than a million. Hey, true. That's true. His skill set. He made $400,000. He ain't really close to $1 million. But shit, I ain't about to fight nobody making $1 million. I'm making $400,000. And I'm the draw. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Oh, hey. Hold on. Said Errol Spence the greatest. Okay. Said, what's up, CJ in there? What's up, Trey? He says, Profound Dreamer, hit the like. Yeah, hit the like button, man. Hit the live button. Ho, come on, get the 40, bro. Like, 40? Give me the 40 ball. The 10 million video by Charlo was on Champ Side shit. I figured out how Crawford can get 50-50. He just got to send Al Heyman's SDI. A few let the call. Okay, I ain't reading that. I ain't reading that. Sin City salute. Get help, bro. Okay. Get help. Like, why you need help? You here watching me? Shit. Go watch somebody else's channel that you like. What's going on, D-Ray Promotion? He said the Mean Machine is dangerous for anyone, to be honest. Because he can punch. That motherfucker can punch. That's the thing about it. Anybody that can punch is dangerous. He can counter punch too. You know what I'm saying? He definitely can counter punch. So, I mean, and he can punch. So, yeah, he's tough guy. He said Virgil versus Boots happen before they 30. Yeah, I hope it happens sooner or later, but hopefully Virgil Ortiz is healing for Rob, dude. He said, is the title clickbait? Clickbait for what? I don't know what you're talking about, clickbait. What's clickbait? I want to see more of Boots' skill set. His last 2 fights ain't nice. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a step up in opponent, but they say he worked for champion. He ready for a championship. Who am I to argue with the IBF? I ain't arguing with it. Shit. Seems like you're ready. But when you're ready, you got to be ready. Honestly. Ain't no going back. That's why a lot of people got mad. So Deontay Wilder fought 45 nobodies, and he's not there. I mean, shit. If he's taking his time, he's taking his time. Who cares? Once you're going to get to that level, you better be ready. If it's today, tomorrow, 10 years down the line, Stannionis or Thurman will be good fights. If not, me and Michelle. Well, they'd be title fights, his father's saying. Those would be title fights. So they just not any old funky ass fights. Those title fights. Shout out to St. Louis. Salute. Louis need to move up. I don't see him doing the pay-per-view of 40s. I mean, if he's going to do pay-per-view, it's going to be a 47. So, don't matter. He got a Mexican to sell with too, Ortiz. Dion, salute. Support the channel. Cash App, $sign, CJ Good 313. I need super chat off the Cash App, whatever. I need, how many DJ Khaled?
And another one. And another one. And another one.
That's how many we need today. Not Zesty Pool Boy, yeah. I ain't messing with that one. Said if he hit Clayton with the Phantom Punch, have a rematch and see if Clayton get hit with more Phantom Punches. You ain't like, oh, he fighting Clayton again, man. Clayton the bum. Clayton the bum. He fighting Clayton again. He a bum. He a bum. That's what you gonna hear. Nobody worthy, man. Nobody worthy of the great Errol Spence. Every time somebody become a mandatory or everybody be talking about, oh, man, I want to see whatchamacallit. I want to see whatchamacallit fight Errol Spence, and he a threat. Oh man, he ain't fought nobody. Oh, he ain't fought nobody. I mean, why should Errol Spence have to go fight King Kong? I mean, King Kong ain't even got a belt. King Kong not even in the top 15. Shout out to Eastside League. Appreciate you, bro.
Tell him to bring me my money.
Every time you say something, you be like, man, you know, I want to see Errol Spence fight Paulie Malignaggi, and they think Paulie a threat. Oh, Paulie ain't did this, and oh my God, Paulie ain't. Man, I always say every time this nigga threat, oh man, Kenny Porter said him, but Custio took a dive. Oh, Jaron don't deserve to do this, and Jaron don't deserve to do that, and Jaron, you just be like, bro. You just be like, bro, they will protect him at all costs, bro. It don't even matter. I woke up this morning and Boshida said, well, they saying that he said they saying that I woke up to my phone. He said they saying that Custio took a dive. I said, what? They talking about Custio took a dive. I thought I woke up, I wiped my eyes. So I'm like, took a dive? What you mean Custio took a dive? I said, I watched that shit like 5 times. I'm like, here we go again, man.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
That's Errol Spence. Oh man, you know, they always just discredit people, and there's a pattern here. There's a pattern here, man. And that's what people need to know. Like, bro, let him fight somebody. He don't have no other than Danny Garcia, but I don't know. You can say whatever you want to say about Danny Garcia. Other than him, there's no other future Hall of Famers on his resume. Mikey ain't going to the Hall. Didn't fight Keith. Sean, in my opinion, I would put Sean in, but most people say Sean Porter. He ain't a Hall of Famer. He probably go to Hall of Famer for his podcast, but by the letter of the law, he ain't a Hall of Famer. So, I mean, to me, it's just to the point where, like, bro, how many people are gonna discredit before we gonna ask him to fight? Every time somebody good fight him, why they gonna start discrediting him Fondor? Oh, you see the way his glove did, Lube? Nah, Errol need to make that nigga fight 16s. You know, you just be like, bro, you just don't get it. Imagine hating on a young dude in a dying sport that can bring eyes to the sport. Exactly. And then he on FaceTime with Gilly the Kid and Yellow Beast talking about they gonna bet some money when they fight each other. And then, you know, now it's time to fight. This nigga talking about he ain't ready or he ain't this or he ain't that. You know, they all talking, oh man. I said, bro, it ain't just the blood thing. You know, they always gonna discredit because they don't believe in him. And if you listen to him, he already said, well, I ain't the same fighter, man. Steven ain't right. I ain't the same, but I'm still better than a lot of these dudes. Hey, that ain't the question we asking you, nigga.
That damn sure ain't the question we asked you. What you deflecting for?
Yeah, you whoop Terrence Crawford ass. That's it. That's the only guy that you got to be better than right now. And it ain't because of the belts neither. It ain't because of the ring. It ain't because of the WBL, WCI.
The belts don't got. We never cared about this being an undisputed fight. We've been asking for this fight when one of y'all had one strap each. Actually, we was asking for this fight when you had one strap and Terrence was at 140. This is just the
principle.
This is the principles. This is a match made in heaven. This is a boxing fan's dream. See, the difference between this and Charlo Castaño is this. 154 was just such a competitive division that, you know, anybody could have gotten the ring for that undisputed fight. If it was Tony Harrison, if Tony Harrison Charlo 2 was for undisputed, same entertainment value.
Or a trilogy. That would have been a super fight.
That would have been a super fight. Charlo, the fight that we really wanted to see was Charlo versus Hurd. That never happened. Or even if it was Charlo versus Fondor.
I mean, not even just that. Fondor J built up right. Yeah, people got to understand how long that nigga was at that division for. You talking about Floyd was around, Lara came and went, Canelo, Austin Trout when he was on top came and went, Miguel Cotto, Saddam Ali, Jaime Munguia. It was so many names that I'm probably literally forgetting somebody.
Well, you said Lara?
Yeah, Lara. People say he dug Lara. Yeah, Erickson Lube. I mean, he did fight him though, but he dug Lara. And he let Gerald Hurd get in there and beat up Lara and get the strap. Beat up Tony Harrison first to get the strap.
I mean, he not gonna fight him, but his brother was at that division.
I ain't gonna. But like I said before, like people forget, bro. He let Gerald Hurd go out there and snatch them straps and snatch Austin Trout first.
Yep.
He let Gerald Hurd do that, and now you know. I
was there with Hurd beat up Austin Trout. That was really good.
But they said that you know, her people were saying that they wanted him to take a drug test, and well, that's what they were saying. And apparently, I guess he didn't want to take a drug test. If you go back to the J Rock and Jamal Charlo build up, they going talking about they advocates for drug tests. At least he talking about that shit. Jamal Charlo elected not to take a drug test in that fight, and that's why J Rock talks so much shit. And that's why when he beat up J Rock. And he refused to shake his hand. The crowd started booing him because J Rock was saying he was on that shit.
Yep, I remember.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, he let Gerald Hurd go have if you look at it, Gerald Hurd, people are not going to like what I said. Gerald Hurd still got better wins than him in his undisputed run.
Gerald Hurd legitimately beat Lara. A guy he never fought.
And beat Tony Harrison before he did, too.
Gerald Hurd beat up Tony Harrison. He beat up Austin Trout. I mean, he was on a roll when it come to he was steamrolling fools. Like, I literally thought Lara was just going to outbox it.
Me too, I picked Lara up. Yep, and everybody look Lara like that to this day. He beat him worse than Canelo did, and Canelo ain't really beat him.
And Canelo didn't beat him in my eyes. I'm sorry, CJ.
So he just stuck around. He stuck around so long that he had no choice but to be undisputed, my nigga. Like we can name at least almost.
And listen, CJ, don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna give him credit for getting undisputed. It's just that his resume, and that's why I said to me, he's not higher than Earl pound for pound. He's not higher than Earl. He's not higher than Better BF.
He got losses and debatables in there. Yeah. Hold on.
Take the death for the rest of the world. Take the death. Take the death. Take the death.
Take the test. Take the
Take the
test.
damn death, Lord. For the fans.
Take the
For the
test.
fans. Not for me. For the fans.
Take that test. I was waiting for you to get that sound like take that test.
That's just what it is. Like I ain't described like he's in my pound for pound list. He said at 7, he moved up to 5.
But he's been there. It's just that people expect you because of you know what I think it is. A lot of people see what you did with Bivol, right? And
that nigga did the impossible. Yeah, I got you.
Look, Bivol defied odds. I don't think we didn't cover the fight. But nobody expected Bivol to win. Like, come on now.
No decision.
Picked. Yeah, not no.
I didn't even see a knockout. I didn't even see a knockout because he really,
he don't got that power like that.
I don't know about that because he could knock his ass out the second time.
Knock out dude that you just put that sound clip of on HBO. He didn't knock him.
Well, everybody knocked him out though. He never been knocked out, have he?
I
don't think. Hold on, John Pascal. Man, I'm deleted Addison. Oh yeah. Kovalev can crack though. I forgot. Yeah, he was an old man by then. But Fache knocked him out. One of my least favorite fights on HBO was when he beat Chad Dawson. I hated that nigga for that. But yeah, I hated the man Chad Dawson. Cause man, Chad Dawson, man. That whole fight pissed me off. I don't even want to talk about it, bro. And honestly, I don't even want to relive that shit, bro. Like I'm just move on. So that my Tim Zeus said Jamel Charlo angry and miserable. It gotta be that. Like something must have happened to him or something.
I've never seen somebody, and I don't want to get into no analyzation or nothing, but you was already live. I don't know if you probably had it playing in the background, no sound on. But if you look at Jamel Charlo, I think he kind of took it in. He was taking the moment in, and when he looked at the crowd before Jim Gray started talking to him, he didn't look satisfied. And then walking into the back, he wasn't cheesing or nothing like that. It was kind of like he still don't feel like he get the respect that he deserved. He has a little man complex, like, and he's not a little man. Is it
the brother? He feel that he and his brother Shadow. I always thought he was the better fighter.
I think he's the better fighter. But remember, I think you told me. Remember, Jamel was the boxer. Jamal was the football player. Remember? I think you had told me that. So.
Yeah, somebody told me. Shout out to Ricky. I appreciate that, bro. And I finally got in my PayPal. Yeah, because when the old boy hacked my channel, he tried to hack my PayPal, so I put extra security on that, dog. So it took me a minute to get up in there. Gotcha. He trying to get in. I'm on the phone. This thing, man, bro. If I ever called him, he was from his location was from like Thailand or no, it was Vietnam, bro. Yeah. He was Vietnamese. At least, but they can change all that shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if you want to deal with him. Last time in America, that was a Vietnam person. Bombs was flying, and Chris Tucker was on heroin. But anyways,
hold on. Go ahead.
But yeah,
I don't understand what else he feel validation he need, bro. Like he became a Hall of Famer.
He listen. He literally, and think about it, in the middle of his career, he went from being a boxer puncher, would you want to say, when he was with Ronnie Shields?
Yeah, real boxer puncher, yeah.
Puncher to knockout artist to in the career defining fight of the defining.
But I told you what it was. I told you that Carcino story about how old boy wrote. One of the sparring partners said that he had a bet that Jamal punched harder, and he got mad and pretty much So I mean, most people must have liked him when he was younger over Jamal. Or, I mean, like Jamal more, because you remember Tony Harrison says, what Tony Harrison say? He said, "I don't know how you a bitch ass nigga the way you is, because your brother cool as hell. He must have been beaten hot, I was in tears. Man.
He probably beating your ass.
I was like, yo, and he was getting mad. You can know. Sometimes you might not know it's true, but you can kind of tell. And you start like cracking dozens of niggas, and then you start getting mad. You talk about the truth. Like that's kind of what he was doing. Like that's kind of like he didn't really believe that, but he was just like he was just digging for something. And he got in his head. He said any fighter who faces Boots wants retirement money. I mean, that's how I go. Went for Errol Spence. It was that for Lucas Matisse. Anybody that's coming up that's killing shit, it was like that for Golovkin. They built this mythical thing about Golovkin. You know, David Lemieux was getting fights because that he couldn't box. He took a what? Yeah, they going around. Remember what you read me on? They saying he took a dive. Then Fred's talking about, well, he froze up calling out Errol Spence. I'm like, nigga, out of all people, out of all niggas reading body language, you the one, bro.
First of all, let me just debunk that right now. Not everybody's a talker. Not everybody has this media savvy. Errol Spence isn't media savvy. First of all, the way Earl was talking, it sounded like he was off the drink. Like, listen, come on now. You can't say, oh, he froze up. You cannot say that somebody froze up. First of all, he speaks way more eloquently than Errol Spence speaks. He speaks a lot more than Terrence Crawford speaks. So we can't. Y'all gotta stop. Stop.
Yeah, his trash talk is literal. There's no fun and games. There's no sarcasm. Yeah. He's a straight shooter. He really his daddy a better talker than he is. Yeah, I can listen to his daddy tell stories. He said, "Yeah, you know, Blair wanted me to train him, and he came to train with everybody, and he never came back." Nigga, I was dying laughing.
When Blair said, "I want to fight you," he said, "Blair, aren't you a wrestler?"
No, he said he got out the ring. He told that story. He said, "Yeah, he got out the ring and never came back." Like he knew he couldn't hang with those guys. He said, "Now the strategy, if I'm Showtime, I let Boots fight for vacant IBF. No need to do Hearns, the Pilgrim a favor, given not kind of been in vacant titles. Well, I think he going for the. Yeah, I don't think he's going for the IBF." After what his father said.
CJ, I don't even think Conor Ben gonna get a world title. I ain't gonna lie to you.
At the IBF, he will. What you talking about?
I don't think he gonna get it.
You sound crazy. So
versus who?
He's not gonna be Virgil. He's not fighting Virgil Ortiz. Ivan Galoob. Want me to pull him up?
Yeah, please.
Because number one, because if Boots not fighting Errol, he said Thurman or Stannionis. We know Thurman. He's not ranked in the IBF right now. You can see it here. Quentin Gomez, a lot of dudes. So he in the WBC at number 3. So we said Thurman or Stannionis. That would be for the WBA. So he can't be Ivan Galoob. Don't know who he is. Y'all, man, look, Conor Ben is nice, bro. I don't know y'all like him.
I never said I don't like Conor Ben.
Ukrainian.
I just don't know if I just don't see him beating.
Who he gotta beat? He fighting out of Brooklyn too. He fighting out of Brooklyn. He's 33 years old. The Volk is his nickname.
Who's fighting?
He lost to Jamonte Clark.
Jamonte Clark.
Yeah, he fought technically at 150. They fought at 148. He lost an 8-round decision. It looked pretty close though. 2017. So he flirted around with 150 a little bit. And he ain't beat nobody else I can recognize. Whoever the hell Eric Walker is, he beat him at Madison Square Garden. Babyface assassin from Louisiana. I didn't know they boxed in Louisiana. Shout out to them. But nonetheless, with that, I forgot. He Houston now, nigga. That nigga last time he been in come talk shit before he get on here. Yo, Woody. It's the 504 kid.
Hey, listen here, Woody. Don't come on here talking about like you body like that, boy. You hear me?
Key, I'm gonna call you Keys. He said every time someone bring up Boots fighting Earl, they try to switch up and say, "There you go, bro, should fight Boots." Me, yeah, they try to throw him on Boots.
No,
I was in the boxing group. They say, "Well, they was like, Terrence can't beat Boots." I was like, "I don't know. He is mandatory."
They said, whoa. He didn't even mention. He didn't mention no goddamn Terrence. He said Errol Spence, and he said that he wanted to go fishing.
The nigga said, "I'm Moby Dick. He said that shit at the I said, boy,
where's Henry?
He said, "I don't think for a second this fight is in his high speed training. I'd be a mentor is getting Bud and Earl to start. Hell no, because they can just move up and won't nobody say nothing at all. You know, straight up and down. I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Ricky. I appreciate that. PayPal. You get my stream. You just hit my link tree, man. You can find there PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Spotify, Anchor, which you listen to this 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ad free tomorrow, Spotify, Anchor. I was watching the Goku Piccolo fight. I thought I was cutting videos today. That shit, I didn't know that shit was 3 hours long. I mean Goku and Frieza. I said they structured that bitch out. It's a 3 hours something long battle. Yeah, I got this anime app on my Fire Stick, so I watch all that shit.
Well, no, you got to put me on, bro.
Oh yeah, I tell you. If I remember, I gotta look at which one it was. He said, and by the way, Earl and the baby daddy Yellow Beezy were the ones talking greasy to Boots to Gilly. If you remember that, Earl started talking greasy first. Yeah, he did. Now man, no, man, they don't hold him accountable, bro. He don't have any accountability, bro. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Nothing. The only thing
as soon as he moves, they're gonna jump off that moving train.
Yes, it is. Charlo was the one that became undisputed. He really represented Ticks.
And everybody want to start hopping on Charlo should be on pound for pound. When he won the Ring magazine, he should have been on niggas pound for pound list.
Facts.
Yeah,
nobody remembers that he won that Ring magazine belt when
Rosario.
Banana.
And Rosario could crack too, bro. He the hardest puncher. He was the hardest puncher there.
I still believe he still is.
He moved to 60.
He still got it.
He moved to 60.
He moved to 60?
Yeah, he in the 60-pound ranking. So, okay, cool. Like I said before, what was this when him and his brother did a great pay-per-view, even though he didn't sell? What was all this push at?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Everybody pushing now for it because for some reason they just repeat what Errol Spence said. Let's repeat what the fighters say. Think for yourself. Come on, y'all let them niggas put paperweights over him and shit. Crawford is going to stop him. Could be. Shit. Or Bruce might be one of those special fighters like Roy Jones. They said Roy Jones didn't fight nobody. Dusted up Bernard Hopkins.
he beat
Everybody thought he was gonna beat James. Nobody thought he was gonna beat James Toney neither. He might just, but also Roy should have had a gold medal too. So I mean, they robbed him. They literally robbed him on national TV. Like what, 30 some years, 40 years later, now they want to clean up amateur feeble boxing.
Like stop.
That was a disgusting robbery. They was always robbing Black American fight. And nobody really batted an eye about that shit, bro. Until a couple of them other dudes was getting robbed. And that don't really mean that. Zeus Simmons, like I said, he had a gold medal and he wasn't nothing as a professional, even with the help of Freddie Roach. Roland Murata, yeah, he got a belt, but he also lost to Asana down, like it or not, So that gold medal shit, man, sometimes it's a difference, So if Shakur got a gold medal, he probably would have
first round draft pick.
Yeah, he probably would have been having $1 million paydays by now. But he said Brother Smith should do a 2-fight deal. Would be dope. Man, you might not even get to the second fight. Like it'd have to legally bind the winner, title or no title to fight.
That boy would hear 2-fight deal and say, "Listen, how about we just do half?"
I got to update too, but I really don't even want. I'm tired of updating this shit. But I'll tell y'all.
Don't even update on here. Just update me outside of here.
No, ain't shit. Ain't shit out the regular. He said 54 division where everybody got one huge week. I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, support the channel.
I like that. Observation.
And some of the complete fighters' weakness is they just don't got no name.
Yeah,
but he was in the division for a long ass time, bro. Like his niggas came like 10 years. 10 top niggas came and gone. Saddam Ali stole a belt. Miguel came and gone. Canelo came and gone.
Was he at 54 when Floyd was at 54?
Yes, nigga, like 44. Floyd fought Canelo win.
In 2014.
14? Was it 14?
It might have been 14.
Yeah, he was still there regardless, my nigga. It don't even matter. He still was there regardless. Hold on. Yeah, 2014. So yeah, he been there. Hold on. That Joker been there. Cause he supposed to fight Canelo when he fought James Cochran, whatever year that was.
Yeah, and he avoided it. That was
to be honest, as far as him being a legit contender, I would say it started with Gabriel Rosado in 2014.
There you go. So Floyd.
So he did fight the Bernard Hopkins' nephew and dusted his ass off too. He was supposed to be pretty good. He had 36 fights. So, but as far as him being a legit contender, bro, I would say it probably started with a Gabriel Rosado fight.
There we go.
And I thought he won that. Some people thought he lost it. So that's when 2014. So the top of the year too. So yeah, he was supposed to fight Andrade in 2015, right?
15.
And then because Vanas Monterosa, I think he might have jumped in that fight too. So, yeah, he said take the task, but not General Pendis salute.
Take that task.
And it don't look like Brown and Spence fighting in the stadium the way the NFL schedule set up. Well, I heard November, October, November is the date now, they saying, but I'll look it up for sure. Don't hold me to that. So it was never going to be in no stadium. They're going to put that shit at the MGM Grand or T-Mobile, and they're going to shut up the charge. I already told y'all. Boxing don't do their fans no favor. They don't want no fans. He said, Mel, the best fight was when him and Tank and AB got into it at the weigh-in some years ago. Oh, yeah, that was the fight that Floyd didn't come to. That's the one that the old boy shot up in there. Yeah, when we was there.
We was at, yeah.
Yeah, that was that fight. And Floyd said he ain't showing up. It was too much stick going on. I don't know if Earl would want to get stopped twice. Oh, damn. If Boots did Earl dirty, bro. Man, he had to hurt. You got to hurt that nigga Boots.
You literally got to hurt him.
Yeah, you got to hurt him.
To be honest, I don't even know if this dude, pro-wise, pros and amateurs is a totally different thing. Maybe he could. Gary Russell, I don't even know if
he pressured that nigga. That's why he beat him. If you watch that, he pressured him. Yeah. Anytime you got guys, you say somebody like Boots, who like to sit there and pick you apart. You gotta somebody like Boots, you gotta pressure him. You gotta back him up with a jab.
Extreme pressure.
Yeah, you still might get caught.
And to be honest, that's what make him and Virgil Ortiz a very
the thing about that, Virgil Ortiz like to come in with his face up. That nigga better get some defense. That nigga
getting tagged. I don't care what you said. Maurice Hooker was tagged.
He was, but sometimes you get hit with some shit you don't like. You probably can turn your defense up. But if he don't get his defense together, or he don't catch Boots, he gonna get done dirty.
He's gonna get, in the words of the great American philosopher Shaquille O'Neal, barbecue chicken.
Yeah, that motherfucker gotta get his head off. Like, there's something he could do. He should be able to do. He's pretty athletic, bro.
No, he is.
He's pretty athletic, bro. He got a little bit. He gotta have the best head movement, but Madonna didn't have the greatest defense of all time, but it was good enough.
Yeah,
I remember they tried to hack your shit. Was playing Trump videos all the time. You ain't lying, bro. I woke up, I was mad as hell.
I was working at the post office at the time.
And he took my biggest check from my other channel. I never got that money back,
bro.
At that time, that was my biggest check on my other channel. Boy, I was mad as hell.
I don't even know the particulars of it, but the way the anger in your voice, I know it was a big check though. But I remember that when that happened, I was working at the post office, and I remember it was right on my lunch break, and I used to just that whole 30 minutes, I used to watch at least 2 videos, and I was like, "What the hell is CJ doing right now?" And I said, "Oh, it's channel right."
And they got so many flags on my shit too, and they had to take the flags off. You ever get hacked, hit me up. It's a they got a whole process set up to get your channel back. You never get the channel. You do get it back, but you don't get it back. They just make you another channel.
Really?
Yeah, and they transfer all your content from one to another channel.
With the
long story short. Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
As long as I got my shit. Charlie vs. Harrison 1 and 2 was the best press conference of the last 7 years. You ain't lying. Remember they had to watch White round by round? That shit was funny. He said the crowd was going crazy after the KO. You talking which one? You talking about the Castanos crowd? For Castanos, he said Regis gonna hop on here talking CJ crazy, but I told him on Facebook Josh Taylor's gonna whoop his ass years before he whooped him. He was cool about it though. He was like, we see. He was cool about it. He ain't one of them niggas that's gonna sit here and start bitching and complaining. Like if Charlo get on here, they start yelling and shit. He a cool ass nigga, dog. Like Regis is real cool, bro. Now somebody I would mind interview. He cool as hell. So Eric Walker, my dog, he from Baton Rouge. He did 10 years in Angolo. Name used to be Eric Johnson. He beat one of Mayweather fighters when he was undefeated on a bounce card a few years ago. Damn, shout out to him for coming out and doing something positive. Shout out to Baton Rouge, man. I'm good going to Baton Rouge. I remember I was with this girl. She trying to get us to move. She's talking about, well, in Baton Rouge or Louisiana. I said, I'll stay right in Detroit. Excuse me. I stay right here. This is not going to go on. This relationship is not going to go any farther than that.
This relationship is not.
I'm thinking like Phoenix, you know what I'm saying? Dallas, you know what I'm saying? Orlando, nigga, Baton Rouge, and that's what happened in New Orleans.
You said Baton who?
What's wrong with this old man? No.
He said, "Come on now, boy. You got me over here messing with these folks."
Yeah, I've been on the first thing back to the crib. Fuck that. He said, only good thing probably about Baton Rouge is the college chicks and Boosie. Boosie don't even live there no more. He said, yeah, support the Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Appreciate it. Yeah, Crawford was in studio with Sean Porter. So they got something coming, bro. When he started talking, he was saying, what did he say on that story? He said, they heard something about Texas this, Texas that. They got a clip of him saying that shit. He said, you always talking about Texas, Texas, Texas.
I just can't stand the fact that.
Did you see the shit I posted? Let me see. Somebody sent it to me. Yeah, somebody sent it.
Twitter?
I posted on Discord. And he said that I forget who channel was on, but the dude said that pretty much they got something coming. He said that he was just saying like I don't give a fuck. We from Texas. He was kind of saying like what do that kind of mean and stuff. So
what does that mean?
He was in the studio with Sean Porter, so they must got something coming.
They definitely probably.
And they got the black tee on too. They had the black forces on. It's a rat.
Oh man. Listen, anybody who wear black forces, low or mid, you are a stone cold criminal, and I don't trust you.
I ain't put in it. No, let me see. No, I did. I put it in the Discord. I thought I sent it to y'all. Hold on, I'm trying to see where I sent it to. But yeah, I don't know where. I had it. I sent it to somebody. That nigga man was talking. I'm fine, but yeah, it'll probably pop. It'll probably show the show. That's why it'd be Sean Porter highest show. I can already tell. He said Fred talking about freezing up. You got slapped by what's that say? A
geriatric 50-year-old.
Geriatric 50. Now can you go come here now? What the fuck do that mean? Huh?
So what you trying to say? I'm a geriatric.
Come on. You trying to say I got a Jerry curl? I had a Jerry curl since 67, bitch. Appreciate the real problem, bro. He said, in my opinion, I don't think Earl ever wanted the Bud fight. He just in the corner now. His boy controls 54, so he can't. Yeah, he moving up. He for sure, but you move up. Oh, boy, gonna be right there for you. The Mexican monster at 54.
Yes.
So stop calling him, man. Okay. He said the next Mando for Ultimate IVF. Mando was in Ocampo. Yeah, it was many. He said everybody reporting Crawford got lowballed. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. I don't know. Hold on.
Big spring.
He says that. Here you go, right here. One more time. Said, did you hear about Benavidez versus Plants once they both fight? I might be getting Benavidez to come on here. Hold on, real quick.
Excuse me. He said something about Benavidez. Did y'all hear that? Did he say something about Benavidez?
Yeah, my bad. I don't know what the hell just happened, but I'm gonna be getting Benavidez coming on here. I gotta figure out a date, bro. He might come on the show. David Benavidez.
What? All right, I'm about to start line up some questions.
I'm gonna have Nike come on for you too, bro.
Please.
Oh, shout out to Nike.
Shout out to Nike because she's dope. She answers my DMs. I'm always respectful though. She's dope. But I got some crush on her. I want to take it.
He said, yeah, you doing. Oh, let me finish what I was saying. Boy, I don't know what happened. So he said, did you hear about Benavidez and Plant next once they both fight? Plant has 2 fights, Durrell and Benavidez. So apparently he's fighting Anthony Durrell. Anthony Durrell.
Because Canelo didn't take that.
I'm gonna hold on to my Canelo news, but I heard they were more. Okay, and I can't say that, but yeah, that's what we. Hold on, I was supposed to go before that.
Yeah, you got
to say Ryan Garcia versus Javier Fortuna. I didn't get to that video yesterday.
What?
July 16th.
Yeah. What?
Supposedly, I thought it was JoJo Diaz that was saying, but JoJo Diaz. What that Drake say in that Who Do You Love? He said my boy got an open case, but we big on the house, like I'm big in whatever say. We gonna figure it out. So JoJo Diaz got a case he dealing with that I'm not talking about.
Yeah, we got you.
But yeah, Javier Ryan, July 16th. Crawford versus Spence for October, November. Also heard their talks of Crawford fighting Tuna first.
Versus whom?
I don't know. I know he didn't want one, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. Somebody gave me credit. You guessed the round of the KO. I sure did. My friend, he got paid. That nigga bet like $2. I was like, nigga, you need to start betting more money. I knew when I didn't bet on the Charlo round. I knew he was gonna knock him in that round.
I saved Gemini Hoops. Gemini Hoops had hit me earlier that morning and was like, yo, I'm about to put. He said he was about to put something ridiculous, CJ, something ridiculous on Castano, and he was like, what you think? I said, bro, I wouldn't do that because I don't see Castano making any significant. I say significant. I don't see him making any significant adjustments to beat Charlo.
I mean, you saved that man.
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
Yeah, you say that nigga, man. Because I knew he was gonna stop him in 10, bro. It wasn't going the distance.
You know what? I think we said this earlier. I think it was round 7 or 8. He had hit him with a 1-2, and he kind of like
7.
It was He kind of he jumped back, and I was saying, "Oh yeah, he getting broken." Like you could tell.
Errol Spence told him after that round, "Go jump on him." He would have knocked him out in the 7th though, but
you could tell everything from the placement of the body shots, the movement, and just him kind of banging with him. All of that kind of took a toll on him in that fight, and that's what led up to the knockout. It's basically what you've been begging him to do his whole tenure with Derrick James, which was add a little bit of what he had already learned with Ronnie Shields into the fold.
Yep. He said, yeah, bro, gonna be in the Porterway podcast. That nigga was in studio. I seen that. It's airing tomorrow at 11 on the Porterway podcast. Thanks you, Herbie. He said David Morrell might work Benavidez. Maybe.
He's very talented. I just got to see him versus it's not that 168 is
You
not.
can't justify him fighting Benavidez, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. There's nothing he got to offer. Now, if they upgrade him to champion, then he got no choice. 2 fights, 10 fights, 6 fights. But that's all risk. But people always say, well, you ducking this prospect. That really don't make no sense for him.
At all.
Honestly, what sense do it make? Nothing. If you're gonna do that, you might as well go fight Beevil. At least you can punk Canelo into fight you that way, make him look bad. Look what I did to Beevil. He said he beat him up in sparring. So
I beat Beevil. You could.
My bad. I didn't hit that.
Redfish, bluefish.
Knick knack paddywhack.
He said I got my money on Fortuna. Shit, give me Ryan Garcia. He ain't picking the fight that he gonna lose.
Nope.
JoJo Kelly. Wow.
Yo.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
Yo, he said, did I Rock retire from boxing? Who? Who's I Rock?
I think he means J-Rock.
No, I think he's still fighting, bro. He's still fighting, so.
He took a bad loss.
I think career went from 100 to 0 real quick.
Real quick.
I don't think he can. I think it's a wrap for him. And I ain't saying that from a place. They might as well line him up for boots too. Philadelphia clean out. Are you and Gerald Pendant buried the hatchet? Thank you, man. Good job, y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to General Pendant.
But like we were saying, bro, they always trying to discredit, Errol Spence adversaries. Like, can't nobody, but they was all on Keith Thurman head saying, yeah, it was all on Keith Thurman head saying Keith didn't do this and Keith needs to do that. But now
that's what they want to say though, CJ. They want to say, oh, Bud need to go fight Thurman. Bud ain't beat nobody as good as what Barrios.
Right. What do Errol Spence got to prove himself? He have never been the underdog in any of his fights.
Any of his fights, none of them.
Like when is he got to be able to prove it, bro? Sean Porter, y'all was diminishing Sean Porter like he was disintegrating the Infinity War. So when do Errol Spence got to get in there versus somebody that we think that can beat him, where he might be the, and apparently he's gonna be the favorite versus Terrence Crawford. There you go. He's gonna open up as the favorite. He's already the favorite.
I hope
so.
He does. I really hope. Yes. So TJ, I don't think Terrence Crawford could beat Errol Spence because Vegas is listening. Errol Spence has a great chance of knocking him out in 5. Wink, wink. CJ, Bet the house.
Someone call 911.
So I mean, at the end of the day, man, get paid. Now you bet your money and they rival. We're gonna tear this mother up. We're gonna tear it up. But like I said before, it's just to the point where and then if you beat Errol Spence, it's gonna be some type of he already pushed the narrative. If you've been listening to him, Eddie Sedgwick was saying, Stephen A. Smith says you're not the same fighter and this, that, and the third. He said, I'm not the same fighter.
Maybe he's right.
Boy, I'm still better than most of these guys. We don't give a fuck about most of these guys. We talking about the right guys. So
Facts.
He know what time it is. The accident was the best thing that happened to him for this situation. It was. They gave him a built-in excuse. You can't blame Wait no more. They gave him a built-in excuse. He know what time it is. All you doing is making that nigga matter. And if you don't fight him, people gonna expect you to fight Boots before you moved up. So, come on. You ever seen I can't even think of the movie they had. Well, they got him cornered. So, I mean, let's see, do some Houdini type shit, man. He in the corner.
In the words of the great American poet Tupac Shakur, they got him trapped.
You can't hold the black man bound. He can't be trapped. Yeah, you got him. And at the end of the day, and all you doing is you talking about Crawford Trainer. You talking about, come on. All you doing is making that nigga mad. All you doing is diminishing your accomplishments.
What was that quote that he said? He said, "Oh, how you gonna tell somebody to get in shape when you ain't in shape?"
Yeah, he said he was super heavyweight 5'7". How you can tell somebody to be disciplined? You ain't disciplined.
Yeah,
exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I mean, he told him he never been. Derek James ain't never been world champion, but he got you to be world champion.
Yeah. So what does he do? Oh no.
All he doing is man. All he doing is making the ass whooping worse. That's all he doing.
He gonna be. Look,
when is that?
Remember what Debo said to Craig, right? What that gonna do? Said
make me mad. That's all he doing. That's all he doing, bro. So I mean, if you do pull it out, fine. Shit, can't be mad at it. He's at a plus 850 on David Lemieux this weekend. I feel like he gonna catch Benavidez. And then if Benavidez beat that nigga to a pulp, you're gonna be sick. Blaming me. Bet Benavidez. Don't listen to me. I mess with J-Rock, man. That shit's sad. Yeah, support the channel. Venmo, CJ Good 313. Cash App, CJ Good 313. So Ellie be talking shit. People don't talk about Ellie walked away from how Crawford dissed Ellie too. Yeah, that Ellie always, man. He said, "Yeah, girl, I got you number 2 right behind Canelo." I said, Canelo just literally fucking lost. Like,
bro,
he didn't
how do you have him number 2? Like, what?
He didn't lose. He didn't number 1. He didn't lose a close fight. Like, he got washed.
Yeah,
he got washed.
It wasn't competitive, and he was huffing and puffing in the corner. He was out of shape.
So it wasn't all competitive, man. But hey, it is what it is.
Man, they do.
It is what it is, man.
That's why I was subscribed for this channel about 5 years ago. So
I still be watching some of this shit, man. It is what it is.
If it pop up, and I see somebody who I want to hear from, yeah, but I don't want to hear about how much does your jewelry cost?
How much is your shoe? Niggas be asking real questions. Okay, Earl. That's what they like them.
Look. He'd be like, all right, serious question, really serious question. Pastrami or roast beef sandwich? You're really hungry and you're in the desert and you have no. What is the first thing you want to eat? Pastrami or roast beef?
But I continue to say, man. Well, I mean, you can't just keep, every time somebody feel like a threat to Errol Spence, he did this, or I ain't gonna do that, boy, Boots. Like, they know Errol Spence ain't never fighting Boots, at least not at 147 pounds.
No, he's not.
So we all know that ain't happening.
He's not, and we all know that, it. In the words of Bernie, Boots beat Clayton, and that's the level of, because Clayton was a contender, I would say. That's the level of fighter, but Bud and Earl is on a different level than Boots in my eyes. So nobody's, like you said, boxing give us fights that PBC gives us fights that we don't be asking for. Earl's fans be clamoring for those type of fights because, like you said, they're not confident in him. If they were confident in him, it would be bring Terrence Crawford on. It's always, he need to do this, and he need to walk on water, do a lake of fire, and he need to go fishing with a little mini hook and catch a great white whale. Like,
humble yourself. He need to humble himself.
He need to humble
And what
himself.
Charlo said?
Take what's coming to him. How about you humble yourself? Sometimes it's good to be the opponent. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Shut up. Take you some Ritalin.
Yeah, Ellie's be talking shit. He do. Setback's an idiot. Ellie be like, I don't think that Richard Millie real. he do be sneak dissing niggas and shit though, but it is what it is, man. I mean,
He'd be like, Javante, I seen the Lamborghini out there. How much did it cost? Like what?
You rent it? We know he know that nigga rented it.
He'd be like, is that Floyd's?
Yeah, last time I heard you made $1 million. That Lamborghini is 1.7. Javante, how much did it cost you?
How'd you get it?
Which finance company you losing? The Mayweather Bank of Trust?
Yeah, the Bank
You
of
took a
Trust.
setback, you going to jail.
Facts. Uncle Sam coming to get tanked.
He said Mace accused the Diddy of paying to have his performance cut short.
What?
That's what all the people was talking about. Freddie P sitting there, crying and shit on the live and shit. Big trying to tell niggas. You trying to tell y'all.
Freddie P said, "I wish I could just get a regular job." He said, "I can't even do that."
I saw an old boy from that passed away from Houdini said that he tried to get on the EMS truck when they career flaked out. And he said people was walking up for autographs. He said this shit ain't gonna work. So I heard you still be drinking, Earl. Oh, here y'all go. A nigga Earl said I go out there and I drink and I still whoop the competition.
He said, "Listen here." He said, "Listen, I go out there and I drink a whole fifth Hennessy before fight, and I still."
In that Sean Porter fight, he looked like. In that Sean Porter fight, it was like he was either woke up for a nap or he was drunk, man. Or he was impaired, bro. Watch that fight again. He didn't wake up to the middle of that fight, bro.
Well, no, once he heard them sassy rhythms, that's when he woke up. He said, "Oh, it's time to dance." He thought Yellow Beezy was behind him. Whoops.
Here y'all go, man. But they talking about what I say, September, October, November. Man, Halloween fall on a Monday. So I don't know, man, but Bud being on the Porterway podcast, she'll get niggas some content tomorrow. She'll give you some content because like he was talking some cash money shit on there.
He'll go out there and embarrass Earl.
I don't know because and people say, "Well, I don't think he could beat Jamel Charlo." Well, if he say, "Hey, kid, let's see if Fat Meat Greasy."
Let's see if it's true. Let's see if it's in. It wouldn't be the first time somebody from 147 moved to 54 and beat a champion.
No, they ain't gonna give him that opportunity at all. Charlo probably about to let that vacate. He said T.O. said everybody only won undisputed because he did Loma. And Wolf never was never. Yeah, he never was undisputed. Ollie 313. That dude needs some mental help, bro. They shouldn't even clear him the box till he get his head together.
T.O. don't even. Whatever, man.
Yeah, that loss and then. But he need to. Y'all got any questions? I'll answer them now. Hold on. He said, wait, hold on. Y'all realize Ellie is like the DJ Vlad of boxing. We all know. Ellie and Nesta Feds. Imagine a city naming a day after a DUI veteran. Earl is a clown. Damn, he's going in hard.
Wow, that's crazy. That's it's fact, but you seen speaking of DJ Vlad, you seen the Tony Ayo interview?
No, which one? I seen like one of them where he was talking about how he was in jail when
I'm waiting till you know how he released the whole thing. That's the only time I'm gonna watch
Vlad
Rally's videos.
Man, what he say, man? I ain't really probably gonna listen to it.
I'm gonna send you the clips. Oh, sick.
He said, T.O. let that loss mess him up. That wasn't the only loss he lost.
So you're having my baby.
It means so much to me. There's nothing more precious
than to raise
the family. If it's happening down your mind, you can count on me.
I'll never let you down.
Lady, believe in me. You and I
would never fall apart.
Yeah. I don't know how Diddy didn't pick that to be their first single. That nigga was drunk. But when it was Benavidez fight at is the AZ on my slide. I think it's in and in Phoenix.
Is it?
I think that shit is at the Footprint. No, I ain't the Footprint Center. Hold on, I could be wrong. Let me pull it up. Tony Yoka got whooped last weekend. I know Virgil Hunter was training with Tony Yoka. It made perfect sense.
Yeah, I saw that fight. He got whooped.
Yeah. They banned him. It's in Gila River Arena in Glendale, Arizona. He got banned because he kept ducking drug tests. So what was Gomez fighting? Yeah, he got banned for a year because he kept ducking them tests. Perfect time.
Take the death for the world. Take the death for the rest of the world. Take the death. Take the death. Take the death and stop praying like a baby. Take the damn death, Lord. For the fans. For the fans. Not for me. For the fans.
Stannionis interview on Vlad is the best one I've seen. He said, "You and I." He should get a whole song at the level. He said, "T.O. a better man than me. I would have been by a cliff with the Henny bottle." Man, shit is what it, man. That's life, man. That's life. You can't let something like that,
Yo, CJ, go to the next one. I'm gonna answer it.
Where does Tank go after Rolly?
In the words of Lomachenko, I go home.
I don't really care about that, man. About that shit, man.
I think I'm gonna be there because it's the day after my birthday. I ain't got nothing to do.
In New York City, it's always something to do. Go to Jersey.
Jersey for what?
Atlantic City, bro.
Well, hang out with crackheads. I could do that. I could just go out.
Go gamble, nigga. Shit, it's your birthday. Shit.
I ain't no gambler, cuz.
Well, you better figure it out, nigga. Shit. It ain't hard to gamble. I play roulette. I ain't used to know how to gamble, nigga. I declare war, all types of shit. You know I play, I declare war.
I'm going to the tank fight. I wish you in town was. I know you say.
Man, you might as well take that ticket, get your ticket money back, and take that shit to Atlantic City and try to turn that 100 to 1,000.
It's a gift.
Take that gift back. Niggas take gifts back every day, B.
And I'm going to Washington Heights, and I'm going to kick it with some Dominicans. They're going to call me the can man that night.
Mm-hmm. I can't blame T.O. Them child supports let me stop. Rainy days come and go, champ. These bras come and go like Al Heyman during the Pride month.
Whoa.
About to be pound for pound short bus champ. Like I said before, no, I still ain't seen Sophie Hill and Onyx, bro. I thought it was coming on after the fight. How about Pascal fight this week? Who the fuck he fight this weekend?
Yo, CJ, what day did that Kovalev fight come in?
Came on Saturday, but the verses came on first. Came on trailer pay-per-view.
Did it happen after the Charlo fight?
Yeah, it did. It had to happen after Charlo fight. I went to sleep. We went live. I went to see Tank fight another fight no one asked for. It's what it is. If Rolly win,
Tank will be like, I have a chicken nugget.
Man, I'm gonna watch, bro. Because man, I sure wish that fight would have came on this weekend while I was on the road.
Yeah.
Sure wish it would have came on this weekend. But who on that undercard? Why the call feature? Yeah, fuck that, man. You might as well try to get some baddies in the hallway at the fight then during the Lara fight.
Yeah, that's gonna be a snoozer.
We fighting again? Oh, because Jose Benavidez pulled out.
Who?
Jose Benavidez pulled out.
Oh, he was supposed to fight him, right?
Yeah, but he pulled out. We fighting again. Let's see. Gary Spike O'Sullivan, yeah. Might be an early night. No, Lara, he make an early night long, but he did beat Cornflake. Something, salute, jab the like button. Support the channel, thumbs up the video. Let's get to 70 likes. He said, smash the like button. I want to support the channel, cash up, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, rolling to the bottom of the screen. PayPal link description, shout out to Ricky. He said that versus was. It was. Oh, that's a kind of a funny match because Onyx bring a lot of energy and Cypress Hill kind of more laid back. Shout out to Mark Nash. I subscribe to Mark Nash. I don't know who their matchmakers is at versus. Trash.
They need to shoot themselves in the foot.
Trash. They try to charge niggas for that shit. Trash. I want to see Juvie and Mystical. I'll go to that. If I get out there, I'll go to that. That shit gonna be lit.
Who was it that me and Kofi was talking about? I think that KRS-One should have went up against Rakim.
Rakim, somebody declined. I forget who it was. I think Rakim didn't want to do it. He said Tank versus Floyd.
Or why couldn't they do a DJ battle with Funk Flex versus Kid Capri?
I don't want to hear Funk Flex keep yelling all fucking night. I'm good on that one.
Bro, I'm telling you, they know how to DJ though.
Okay, cool. I'd have missed that one. I like Kid Capri though, but I would have missed that one. They should do a borough or city of versus. That should be lit.
Yeah, there you go. Kid Capri is not from Flex is from the Bronx. I think Kid Capri is from Manhattan.
No, I'd rather just add the performers up there. They can DJ, let the performers perform. That'd be hard to get all them niggas from Queens and Brooklyn in the same venue though. It'd have to be fight. Yeah, them niggas have to be in two different venues. Have to do a video split. Mobb Deep and UGK should do one. I keep telling people that.
Who? Mobb
Deep and UGK.
I don't know if that's a good stylistic match.
Why not? They both only got one member left.
True.
Nigga, Mobb Deep will wreck UGK.
Of course. You crazy?
It'll be close though. I don't know about style, but a lot of people keep saying Mobb Deep trash in the South. And I be looking at y'all. A lot of people in the South say Mobb Deep was corny and trash.
They need to stop it. Stop.
I never gig Outkast on there. Big Boy would do it, but Andre 3000 wouldn't do it. But who would go up against them anyway? Them niggas legendary. They can't put them niggas up there. There had to be another legendary group. I don't even. They would probably just do a friendly battle with the
Beatles.
No, they would have to do one with what's the other one name?
Ooh.
The one that was cool with the Goody Mob. I had to be on some friendly shit with Goody Mob or some shit like that.
Outkast versus a Tribe Called Quest.
They can't touch Outkast. They cool though.
That's a good matchup though.
It could be. I don't know. Outkast has got a lot of different music too. Like Quad got a like they so smooth and shit. They're a hard matchup. But Outkast they have an Aquemini type album, then they have a Stankonia type album. They kind of up and down, bro. That's why they're hard matchup.
True.
They tempo with a Tribe Called Quest. They just smooth. It kind of remind me more like jazz. They would have to go. I don't even know who would match up with them. That's the honest truth, bro. They're a tough matchup. I don't even know who you would match. Like him and Cypress Hill would have been better than Onyx, but they would have got blew out though. Cypress Hill, sorry.
Easy. They
would have got blew out, bro. Like, yeah, the Tribe Called Quest is them. Some people don't understand them niggas, man. Different. My girlfriend like, yeah, that's the Wayans Brothers theme song. I said that's actual real motherfucking song, bro. It's a real fucking fire song, my nigga. Like, shout out to the Wayans Brothers show.
If my mom don't approve, then I just elope. Let me take the little man from inside the boat. Let me hit it.
Some dude named Ming on Pro Box TV. That is Roy Tarver Paul. I already got a little thing going on. Shout out to them. Linktree again. Baltimore should be ashamed with Tank. They love Tank. They don't care about the real boxing. That's one Juvie and Mystical, no limit cash. But I'll just give me Juvie and Mystical. That shit gonna be fire. That shit gonna be fire.
What about Mystical versus your favorite rapper, Lil Wayne?
Hell, I don't like Lil Wayne like that. That's why Lil Wayne got hold yesterday about Luka Doncic. He called Luka hold. Luka went out there and said, "What?" He was front row. I swear to God, I hope Luka them beat Golden State, man. I swear to God, I don't even care. I hope they beat Golden State. I picked them. I'm the only person picked Dallas over Phoenix. I said, well, I feel it's gonna be an upset. I said.
Luka do it though. You already know Texas on top. They got.
I don't give a fuck if Texas on bottom, top. I ain't got nothing against Texas. I ain't got nothing. I like Luka. We got the new Luka in Detroit anyway. We got the new Luka at K Cunningham. We got the new Luka. You crazy? Them niggas just like Luka got better handles and he's stronger. But other than that. Everybody's the number one pick tomorrow too. So stop playing.
CJ, that's what I was gonna ask you. You said you promised me last year I was the good luck charm. I'm the reason why y'all got that number one pick.
They got rid of Ben Wallace too. Yeah, you can come on. Leave yourself on mute.
No, don't leave me on mute.
You're on mute. Hey, Stringer, I need a mute lock button. Where can't nobody unmute me unless you do it. Or and Shaq will do a verse. Hey, Shaq got some heat too. You can't stop the rain. Roy got some heat too. I smoke and I drink.
I'm supposed
Yeah. Rapping, they should do a whole like 18B team, entertainer / actor shit. I wonder who played hockey tonight. Watch me some hockey.
Somebody would have to represent Kobe. Yeah, I say Kobe.
He said you PBC got something to do with the Triller matchmaking. No, Triller just don't know what the hell they doing, bro. Side note, it's messed up that Beaver ain't get paid. He would live like a king in Russia. Current conversation rate at $1 million USD at 6.5 million in Russian currency. Yeah, McDonald's pulled out of Russia today.
What?
They selling all their McDonald's to local, local businesses and stuff. Yeah, I read that today. So, damn, 1 million to 1.6. That's why Roy keep going over there, boy. Goody Mob goaded. He said UGK A-Ball will be, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I like A-Ball MJG. Yeah, Memphis shit different. Spence versus the Wu-Tang. Man, the Wu-Tang will tear Spence up. What Spence mean? You can put the whole Dallas rap scene in history, and they couldn't beat Wu-Tang discography.
Atomically, Socrates.
Man, Wu-Tang is... People think every individual album them niggas had before they broke up was a Wu-Tang album. Them niggas really got like 50 albums, nigga, in total. Like,
probably about 50.
Them niggas like every like the Wu-Tang is one of them fucking groups that you got to put them with Outkast. They got so much music. They a tough matchup, bro. And you can't even let them do like what they do 20 songs. Them niggas need like 150. They need a part 2.
They could still beat you without performing they classics.
Yeah, they got so you have to like Rick Ross and Jeezy. They should be a natural progression for verses because they both did it already and they both got a lot of music. Like Wu-Tang could do like several times, bro. But I wish that Redman and Method Man, shout out to Thomas Moore and the Salute. I wish they would have had a crowd. That shit would have been crazy. The Rockwaller, one of my favorite songs of all time. Boy, that shit was heat. That shit was heat.
My favorite song about him is How High. That's always gonna be my favorite song.
Man, ain't nothing better they did than the Rockwaller. I think you better than How High.
Nah, How High. That's my joy. You is great too, but How High? That's the
man. Rockwaller is perfect. All it have to be is a little bit. All it have to be is a little long.
It's too short. That's why I'm like.
Yeah, but it's sweet though.
But that beat, that fly, Robin, fly up to the sky. Come on,
man. The Rockwaller, my favorite shit they had together. They ain't even close. He said, "You going to be a quick 5-1 Warrior?" Let's see. They barely got past Memphis.
Yeah, I'm not.
If Bane didn't take that dumb shot, it was at game 4. And then if y'all would have made that layup, they've struggled to put Memphis out of there.
I'm gonna say this right now: the key to that Warrior series is the defense and the temperament of Draymond Green.
He ain't got nothing for Luka Doncic. He gonna get cooked. Hold on, I forgot I got my.
No, I'm not talking anything with Luka. I'm talking about his rebounding and his
man.
He has to be the main playmaker.
Man, it don't even matter. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You talking bullshit. Where them jumpers fall when it count? Where them jumpers fall when it count? Because them niggas went 0-15.
Hold on, Draymond Green has to.
He don't matter, bro.
At least 8 assists in the series.
Look here, that don't matter, bro. They have to knock down shots every time Golden State get into. Because you talking bullshit. They gotta knock down shots. And then every time they get in there with somebody like Kawhi Leonard or even James Harden was cooking their ass one year. Every time they get in there with a they try to injure the nigga or some shit. They can never contain nobody. My thing is, all this series gonna come down to a few things. Well, Luka uses teammates consistently because they both ain't got no interior. Whoever win the interior and Andrew Wiggins stepping up in the shots falling.
Draymond got a rebound and pass.
It don't matter. I don't think that matter, bro, for him. That don't matter. If they make shots, that's their team. That's gonna make them or they gonna miss them.
He the point guard, is he not?
And I don't really care about. They either gonna make them. No matter how good a pass they had, Grizzlies couple games, 0-15. You can't expect nothing out of Clay. He had 2 major leg injuries. So everybody getting on Clay like, bro, it's a miracle that nigga back on the court.
Clay had at least 2 30-point games last
season.
But he don't.
Kobe, listen to CJ on this. He usually be off on this shit, but he right now.
I'm always right. What you talking about? Dallas won. Dallas won. Who picked Dallas in here? Niggas in Dallas ain't picked Dallas.
I chose Dallas. What are you talking about?
Where? I don't see it.
Scroll all throughout the timeline on Twitter, man.
I ain't about to go on your damn timeline, nigga. You got 1,000 tweets, nigga. Screenshot it.
All right, I'll send it to you.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pick because I didn't care about that series. But
You crazy? That was gonna be the best one.
Hey, Luka, the best player in the NBA, though. Luka, the best player in the NBA right now.
Oh man, right now,
right now, Luka Doncic is the best player in the NBA.
Either him or Jason Tatum. That's left.
No, please stop with that. Jason Tatum, people go see.
Man, the defense that he playing too, though.
No, they were supposed to lose, but Giannis teammates folded. They couldn't hit shots.
Well, they had Chris Middleton though.
Okay, but look at Chris Middleton. He whatever though. But Drew Holiday shot 25% from 3.
But he was playing how he was playing defense over there for Middleton. They would have won, but Giannis and not Giannis, but Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they was playing defense, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, they was playing defense, but Giannis still took him to Game 7. Think about that.
He did. That's cool. So they gonna beat Miami. They gonna beat Miami.
If the other dudes hit shots, Bucks will be in the Eastern Conference Finals right now.
But then again, they had Robert Williams neither. So
they made sure Robert Williams was a non-factor because he wasn't hitting shot. Grant Williams is lucky. The way he was hitting, it was crazy.
But it is what it is.
Like that against Miami.
But he will, because you know the thing about Miami, they gonna shut fucking Jimmy Butler down. The way they shut Kyrie, KD, and Giannis, because Giannis shot 46%.
We'll see.
Shut Jimmy Butler down, but they forgetting they got Tyler Hero there.
They gonna shut him down too.
We will see.
Man, y'all sound crazy with Boston, man. Boston running amok defensively, bro.
Gemini, you see me in the DMs. Dr. Blick was talking that Boston nonsense. He said, "Who could beat Boston?" And I said, "Miami."
Nobody left.
He said Miami was not going to beat Philly. He said Miami wasn't going to beat Philly. Miami handled Philly.
But man, look, all I'm saying is this: with Boston, they playing. Miami got elite defense too, but Kyle Lowry injured, ain't he? Any day to day or something like that. So they take
what the hell he gonna do?
He gonna catch and shoot. What you mean? They need that,
bro. Let me tell you, in that Miami series with Boston, I want to see Grant Williams make the shots he was making in this.
Dog, he don't even have to make. They don't have to make those shots this series. They don't have to worry about Giannis right now. That's a wrap.
You want to know why they got to do that? Because look, Miami's well conditioned. That Boston team don't want to get up and down and
CJ,
bro, the thing about Miami, what y'all forgetting is all they gotta do is stop Jimmy Butler.
CJ, you wait, time out. You say it like it's easy. Jimmy Butler can shoot. Giannis can't shoot.
He not Giannis. He ain't Giannis. Never will be. Never could be. You got Jimmy Butler. Hey, you taking Jimmy Butler or Giannis? Hold on. You taking Jimmy? Hold on. You taking Jimmy Butler or Giannis, bro?
Jimmy Butler's offensively, I take.
Jimmy Butler about to show you why he's not a number one player. You about to see it. Then when they start locking his ass up, he gonna throw a punch at you down his Haslam and blow it all up.
Paul George is better than Jimmy Butler. I've heard this person's better than Jimmy. All Jimmy Butler keep doing is proving y'all wrong. Watch Jimmy Butler.
Okay, we'll see, and we're gonna see who he gonna pick his poison. You gonna pick Jaylen Brown? You gonna pick? He picking Tatum.
Pick right now, Boston or Miami. I got Miami.
Boston 6.
Who did Jason Tatum guard in the Bucks series? He wasn't guarding no damn Giannis.
Man, can't nobody stop Jason Tatum right now. Not on Miami. Miami. And Miami win this series, if Miami win this series, why they gonna win it?
Who?
It's gonna be Bam Adebayo gonna win that shit for their ass. If they do win, it's gonna be because of Bam, because he gonna dominate the paint.
Easy 25.
Yeah, Bam. If they do win, it's gonna be because of Bam, bro.
Dude, I got Miami in 6.
Man, Boston. Why y'all sleeping on Boston locking niggas up though?
First of all, I hate
Boston.
They locked up 3 of the best players in the league, bro.
Man, I'm telling you.
How the fools go, bro? Giannis shot 46%.
They beat up on a sorry Nets team.
And Giannis can't shoot.
They locked KD up.
That was an efficient scorer in middle.
Oh my God! If it's easy to stop Giannis, why ain't nobody guard him last year, bro? Yeah, man, Miami is not a good basketball. They're a good basketball team, but it's nothing special, bro. If Jimmy Butler your best player, you're not winning a championship.
Miami switches everything. They can guard positions 1 through 5.
Man, they can't guard that light skinned nigga from St. Louis.
Yes, they could.
Why? You mean the same lights?
Right? Okay. They barely beat Philadelphia.
CJ, you mean
if Philadelphia would have kept Ben Simmons and kept him happy and he was healthy, they wouldn't have beat Philadelphia, bro.
You mean the same light skinned nigga that only scored 10 points in game 4? Stop it, bro.
Don't matter. What he doing in Game 6? Why they win a series? In Game 6, he went nuts. He went nuts in Game 6. Jason Tatum.
Like I said,
Is either Luka Doncic or Jason Tatum the last two players and best players left in this playoffs? It just don't. It's either one of them.
Boston only won that series because nobody on the Bucks team could hit a shot except for y'all.
Oh my God! Why couldn't they hit a shot, bro?
Nobody else can hit a shot.
Why couldn't they hit a shot, bro? Brooklyn couldn't hit a shot neither.
I don't know.
Brooklyn couldn't hit a shot because of their defense, bro. They since the second half of the season. Remember in the first half of the season, they were even out the playoffs, and then they turned their defense up, and it's been a wrap, bro. And you want to know why they gonna favor Boston too? And why you ain't thinking about it? They the only blue blood left in this whole playoffs left.
Man,
they always gonna cheat for Boston. Why should I tell you?
Boston defense nonsense. When you let Giannis average 34,
what have they done this season?
Average 21, and Drew Holiday couldn't even shoot for shit, and he averaged 21 on you. So don't tell me that defense.
What you talking about? They didn't win though. And in the Bucks playoff game, they shut them down in Game 6 at their crib.
Because Game 7, the Bucks shot like shit. I'm telling you, if them shots were to fall, that usually fall.
Bro, no, they have 7 games for them shits to fall. Why did they fall?
Dude, what you mean? Why didn't they fall? They took them to 7, missing Middleton. That's crazy.
Bro.
And he's their most efficient scorer.
Bro, at the end of the day, bro, if was a fifth, all we do know is they lost, bro.
Yeah,
they lost.
You're right. They lost.
And they didn't make a shot because of Boston beat. Boston been shutting people down all year. That's a fact.
What?
All second half of the year, they've been shutting people down.
Okay.
What else can you say?
Miami 6. Hey, we just go leave it alone. Miami in 6.
We'll see.
I got him.
We'll see. Ain't no Jimmy Butler team. Ain't no Jimmy Butler team doing a damn making that shit. It's like the bubble.
I want an apology.
Ain't the bubble.
You got sorry ass Al Horford out
there.
Man, Al Horford hasn't been good since Florida, dog. Al Horford out
here. He's still out there getting checks. Don't disrespect the Grand Blanc Michigan legend. Hold on. And they bust Miami. Well, this don't mean nothing. And they bust Miami ass twice this year.
Okay.
Gosh. Man.
And they bust them ass twice. And they bust them twice, nigga. Like, come on. Ain't no Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler going to no shit. This ain't Phoenix all over again.
Watch.
This ain't Phoenix all over. And when they lose,
I want my apology.
They lose, Miami ain't shit.
Kobe, what you got Miami winning?
And don't say, oh, Kyle Lowry was injured. Tyler Hero didn't show what happened.
They need Kyle Lowry for Joel Embiid and your man James Harden. So
man, come on, that's James Harden been doing. He been habitual choker for the last 10 since they played Miami in 2000. What year did they play Miami?
Is Tyrese trash too?
Hold on, he's a kid, bro. You can't expect him to do that shit every day. Now Tobias Harris, trash.
Agreed.
He was trash when he was in Detroit. Trash. You can't expect no baby to go out there and put up.
TJ, my man's beat him in a 1-on-1 when he was in Detroit that year, right before he got traded to the Clippers. My man's beat him 1-on-1 clean. He threw a the chairs, the desk that we used to sit at in school. Pick up a desk and threw that shit at the wall because he's from out here.
Trash.
Boston.
I don't even like Boston, but Jason Tatum.
I would never pick them. So
it don't matter. I'm using logic over feelings, my brother.
And this is not feelings. This is logic.
This is feeling, man. Miami ain't.
Gemini. How long ago did I say Miami was gonna cook him? It's in the DMs. I got it. Yep. There's proof.
Oh well, okay. We'll see. And when Boston is on a quick turnaround, but they young. We'll see. You see how he's looking right here?
And look at Jaylen Brown's hair. Look at the.
Oh, who do they got? Who they got other than Jimmy Butler? Who they got?
Look, Bam Adebayo, like you said, Tyler Hero, like you
said.
Look at his hair. Look at his hair. Look at them struggle brick. What are those?
I don't know what they is, but he can hoop.
That hair.
Hey, when we go that Jaylen Brown probably the best player on the Boston Celtics, though. But no.
Hell no, Jason Tatum. What you doing, crack?
Hey, all right. I know.
You on crack?
Just let it happen. When
the Kobe prodigy? Are you on crack?
When it marinates and it happens, y'all go see Jaylen Brown, the best one.
Man, it might be, but you on crack? That Jason Tatum is an animal, boy. Jaylen Brown, nice too.
He ain't better.
Nice too. Nice too. Look at his son right here. Look at Giannis. Look at Giannis Jr. holding Giannis Jr. and shit. I'm gonna take you home, man. So I'm gonna take you home back to your Milwaukee home, man. Sending Giannis home. That's Giannis in his arm. Look at this nigga.
Why is everybody cooking Chris Paul? I mean, the only CP3, the only
He can take you everywhere. What's that song by Pete Rock and CEO Smooth? I can take you there. What is it called? Yeah, he take you everywhere but the championship. He take you through hidden locker rooms. He take you to the moon. He take you to the weed spot.
Candace Parker. She the only one. She's the real CP3.
Yeah, the problem with CP3 is nobody likes him because he rub people the wrong way. He do all that talking.
They ain't got nothing to do with winning and losing. They ain't got nothing. Every time you get to the prime, he get close. Oh, he blew an 0-2 lead several times. He blew. When they up like 3-1, and Houston blew that lead. Like, bro, he can't close the deal. Some people clutch and some people ain't. He driving the car without a clutch. You know what I'm saying? Don't man. He would have had jobs. You know, sick to it.
I'm not talking about this year. I'm talking about what Kobe was.
No, don't matter. He wouldn't have won shit then neither. He would have stopped. He wouldn't have. He just one of them dudes who not there. Dog. He just not. He one of them. Dog. He one of them dudes that when he come to your team, when it's time to close the deal, his wrist broke, his leg broke, or Blake Griffin hurt. He just not a winner, bro. You can't compare him to Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas, all he do is win, no matter what. People talking about he one of the greatest point guards of all time. Where?
Who said he's better than Isaiah Thomas?
Woo! I say they put him up there one of the greatest point guards of all. He not John Stockton. He not Isaiah Thomas. He not Jason Kidd. He not in that category. He could be in the next tier. When it's time to win, Chris Paul, what's his biggest winning moment? I thought so.
Losing to Kobe.
He not a winner. Look at Luka. Luka didn't play in how many game sevens? His numbers look way better already than Chris Paul. That nigga averaged like 35 points in game 7 and did it again last night. Some people can win and some like Eli Peyton Manning. Eli's a winner. When it count the most and the chips on the table, Eli can win.
He moved the chair.
Start the coffee though. It shares smash like button. He win. You know, he said Boston versus Golden State. I hope Golden State. I hope Luka beat Golden State. I hope so. I can't stand that.
Man, them niggas on the Bucks really messed up. It was supposed to be Luka versus Giannis in the NBA Finals, dog.
Man, here you go. Go blame Chris Middleton's MCL. Tatum better than Bron. Well, Bron good too. He good too. He for sure. He for sure, man. Because Tyler Hero can't check him. We do know that.
Facts. Hero can't check him. You see what Brown was doing to Grayson Allen. Every time down, he cooked him. It was just he's seen the green light. As soon as he was.
All I would do is get a switch on. I would get a switch on Jimmy Butler every time down. And I try to get him in foul trouble. When I get him in foul trouble, then it's open seat. Hell yeah.
Too disciplined on defense.
No matter. You can be disciplined all you want to in the NBA. You can run into somebody, it's a foul on them. Seen it all one. It's a foul on them. So I'll be targeting him every time on defense. At least, and even if he is disciplined, at least I'm gonna work him on defense where he's too tired to score 40, 50 points on the other end. Exactly what my game plan is. I ain't worried about Hero.
Can we talk about how Devin Booker is cursed?
He with that girl, what you thought?
Exactly. Yeah, he need to leave.
He with that girl. Out of all the women in the world, them niggas go run with the witches.
Oh my God, go run with those brujas.
Out of all the women in the world, this chicks in the hood better than them.
Way better.
You think so?
And natural. What? And natural.
Gemini, I dated the baddest joint in Brooklyn. I could send you a picture. I already sent you a picture of. She looked way better than all them Kardashians.
I don't know, man. The
Kardashians, man, plastic. What you talking about?
Look at your phone right now. I dated the baddest.
They plastic. So what you talking about, bro? Man, you go in Mississippi. You can probably even go in Mississippi, find your barefoot chick and just clean her up.
Dude, I low key like the snow though. I ain't gonna lie.
Go ahead, dig in the snow. Don't bang.
I like you on that booger sugar.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, it is what it is, bro. They ain't snow anything like Kyle Dean or something.
Gemini, look at your phone right now. They the baddest joint in Brooklyn. She look better than all them Kardashians. Facts.
I'm trying to see too, nigga. Shit.
I already sent you. But I sent you again.
Hey, look at you. Why'd you let her go?
Come on, that's saying why Holly Berry keep getting let go. Come on, shit.
She just don't know how to
When all the chips on the table, that's why you see that when that one person settle down with somebody, you like, damn, you had Lisa, why you let her go? It's crazy. Shit, man. Yeah, that bitch is crazy, man. You be saying, Uncle, man, why you get rid of Lisa, man? That bitch was crazy, man. Had to go get with Monisha, man. Yeah, she tight. Monisha, man, you just want somebody that can raise your kids. You go to jail, they can bail you out, and they gonna run off with your money at the end of the day.
Hey, that's facts. That's
really what you just need loyalty after a while. Just what you looking for, bro. You can go mess with all the side chicks on the side, bro. Shit, that's the best position to be in, to be the side nigga till that nigga come try to kill your ass. You gotta make sure you got that iron on you, though. But other than that,
negative, bro. Negative.
Women sneaky though, so you really not gonna get caught though. Your name your name be Jose, you be in there under Josanna or some shit like that in their phone. Niggas don't be really paying attention. They be too busy with what they got going on. They do, like, niggas really don't. Like, the last time you let me see your girl, you see your girl phone. By the time you see her phone, she done cleaned it up. Allie in the phone is Allie and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they slick. I watch my mom do it, bro. They real slick, bro. You would really have to really catch them, and then when you catch them, then they use that defense mechanism and break down crying. The first thing they do, you don't spend time with me, and you don't do this. And
that's when you hit it with the I can tell you lying because when you lying.
Some niggas fall for that joint too, bro. And then you pay attention. The little girl, the daughters pick up on all that type of shit. The sons really don't really pick up on it. You see niggas have 10 sisters and still be getting played. Look at Rob Kardashian. His sisters wrote the book on the game.
That fat slob.
His sister wrote the book on the game. He out here messing with Black China. Come on, man. Look at Laura Harvey. Her daddy wrote the book. Her stepdaddy wrote the book. And it took her all the time to get what she still went to go mess with Future. Like, come on, man. Women like being with the wrong type of guy, bro. And they always know the right type of guy can bail them out.
I still don't get what people see in Lori Harvey.
What? She's looking. Yeah, she's good looking, bro.
I think she's pretty, but I don't think she's this super duper.
Yeah, she's straight. I mean, yeah, she top tier, but it's just to the point where it's the status thing about it. She got money behind her. Money make everything better.
Yeah, money.
Money make every popularity make it. Like, you take. Hey, look, you take the most popular. Hey, look, you could take the best looking girl in, let's say, I don't know, Queens, right? She's like 10-10. Uh-huh. And niggas be like, she cool. But you put, you put her, give her some money. Nah, she like 100, nigga. Like, so it's just about the status of being put on the path. At one point, Jenny from the block was just literally Jenny from the block.
Literally, just Jenny.
Literally.
Speaking facts, though, because when a chick got money, people don't realize that a lot of them women that the dudes be messing with, they're broke. But this chick, she got money, so it's different. It hits.
Yeah, everything is different. You take a picture in the Toyota, she's still finding a red dress. You take a picture in the Benz in that same red dress, the same camera. It's a totally different type of thing, but it's kind of like it's the same effect as when you let your girl or you lose your girl. Even if you willingly lose your girl, at some point you're gonna have some type of remorse, like, damn, maybe I should have kept her. But it's always that no matter on what terms y'all on, it's always that maybe I'm wrong or damn I miss her. It's always that type of shit. Like, that's the same effect that it is with women. You know what I'm saying? But at some point somebody had Beyonce.
Yeah, and that's why I be telling dudes, man, don't fuck with a broke bitch. That'd be the worst thing you'd ever do to
well, then it's a double standard too, though. Hey, because that's be fucking with no broke niggas. I know, but it's kind of broke chicks got their benefits too.
No, there's no.
Yeah, they did. Hold on, listen to what I'm saying though. They got their benefits too. Hold on, but a chick with money, she ain't gonna listen. A lot of chicks with money. Hold on.
Oh no,
go ahead.
I don't know what chick.
Go ahead.
They listen and they take you out the most, and they'll spend money. Like, trust me, chicks with money, those are some of the easiest girls to date. It's the broke bitches where you're like,
man, like, you could be right because niggas don't really step to them like that. But with a broke chick, she got no choice once she submit to you, but follow the steps that you can build her depending on her age. You can build her in her image. Them chicks with degrees and all that money, they don't be having time. They don't be doing this. Yeah, they are easy because they don't have time. You can have your own thing going on. They can't pay attention. But a lot of niggas choose a chick without money because, especially a young one, because you got to take time. It's like training a puppy. You got to train them how to do this, that, and the third. So
them bitches be the quickest ones to snake your ass. Because as soon as another come, they gonna be the first to jump on.
Well, it depends on what you're talking about too, though.
And it depends on if you're.
It depends on like if you met a chick at the club and shit like that, you and jury, yeah. But you met a chick at the library and she whoopty whoop and you like yeah. But all good things gotta come to an end, bro. Well, I think the whole thing about relationships is you gotta leave somebody better than when you found them in some capacity. So, when you mess with chicks with money, of course, yeah, you can do your own thing. And they really not paying attention to you like that because they gotta go get their money, gotta work. But it depends on what people want. Some people a lot of niggas be intimidated by them, and they be the easiest ones because they be intimidated. You're like, oh man, I can't step to her shit or something like that.
They just looking for a man.
Yeah, but at the same time, them chicks be the ones that be thirsty, bro. I done been with chicks that her boyfriend paid for everything. Nigga paid for everything, nigga. And I ain't had nothing. And I was smashing on command, telling her to bring food on command. I can have whatever I want. Cool. So it all depends on that. But they be the loneliest ones because niggas be shooting their shots at their friend and just looking for layups. But nigga, you got a whole slam dunk that's begging for you to come up in there. So he got a point. They do be easy, bro. All you gotta do is not mess it up. A lot of niggas just mess it up.
It's because they insecure. Believe me, if your shit is tight, if your shit's tight, she got money. It's the
man. Your shit ain't gotta be. Your shit ain't gotta be tight. All you gotta do is not fuck it up, bro.
Dude, as a man, it's always gonna have to be tight. I can't tell no dude.
No, hell no. I know niggas that ain't never worked. I know niggas that still sell the nickelbacks and Reggie and shit. It ain't never broke. Bro, them type of chicks, bro.
Niggas, bitches, easy. You could take that.
Hell no, bro. Because it's not about the money no more. I see niggas like that all the time. If she got money, it's not about the money.
Oh yeah,
it's not about the money at that point. It's about companionship, bro. It's about not sleeping, being lonely at night. That's what it's about. It's really about companionship, bro. That's what all it's about. And at the same time, them niggas, man, like I said, my homie got a brother and shit. I never know this nigga always wore scrubs and shit, bro. Like literally, he wore the nurse's scrubs. I was like, your brother nurse? He said, no, he just dressed like that. His wife the nurse. He stay at home, watch the kids all day.
Wow.
And she bringing in a nice amount of money. I always thought the nigga was a nurse or a CNA or something like that. So she ain't really never tripping. Probably when they argue, it all come out. It's always gonna come out with women. But you still with them, so. Like women that got money, bro, they just looking for companionship, bro, and that's what it is, dog, and loyalty. But they're so busy doing their own thing. I got a homie that likes to work with his shit. Well, I don't say homie. That's why he made all the money. He got fired. He said he still ain't work. She paid for everything.
Shit must be nice, man. I don't know.
I couldn't feel like a man like that, bro. Like you don't have your time. You don't have your times where you fall off and shit, and that is what it is. And your wife going to times you fall off, especially when you're younger. But at the end of the day, man, you gotta be. I couldn't do it, bro. I couldn't lay up, even if the shit was a beer. I just couldn't lay up and be stabbing and just keep getting niggas just keep joking on your ass. Like she low key be roasting Stedman and shit. Niggas be roasting his ass.
Nope. I got to get up if I got to do overtime. Like Kevin Samuel said, if I got to do 1 billion overtimes, get a second job, work 60 hours a week, guess what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do until I'm back on my physique.
Man, but the thing about it too, that's the same like principle women should have too. You should never put all your eggs in one person. That person can die, especially if you ain't married to him. You ain't got life insurance, or that person can just say one day I'm tired. That's what Dr. J wife did. Dr. Dre did his wife. He said I'm tired of spending my money. And just cut the check at the end of the day. You know how fast that money gonna be gone, bro. But she's a lawyer too. And has she just practiced basic law and got out the house sometime and just worked a little bit? And she just worked a regular 40 or 35 hours a week. He never would have divorced her.
Learned the value of $1.
Yeah, he never would have divorced her, but she just got lazy and content.
Because she was just a great lifestyle.
Yeah,
Hey, I can't buy somebody saying she's a lawyer and she just got lazy like that. I'm like, what kind of janky ass law degree you got? Because all the real lawyers I know, they wouldn't put all that time just to sit back and do nothing.
But she cashed. But that wasn't the plan where she was gonna cash in on Dr. Dre, nigga. That shit came out of nowhere. If that was the plan, cool, But even at the time they got together, that nigga wasn't nowhere near where she was with that nigga. But when that Suge shit split. They just met together during the Ruthless days.
I don't know the timeline, but to me, that would send a red flag to me if I was with a chick.
She was in the movie.
Lawyer, and then she said she just go stay at home. After all them years of school and everything, you just go stay at home. That would send a red flag to me.
No, I mean, I don't know if it's a red flag. They was together for how long? 30 years?
Don't care, nigga. That's still a red flag to me.
I don't know.
Because human beings are creatures of habit. So why are you switching?
I don't know, bro.
A whole lawyer.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're a whole lawyer. Maybe he asked her to hold it down. You never know that situation. Maybe he like, you know what, I need you here. You never know.
Situation, but still,
yeah, you never know. But she, but maybe he paid for her schooling, and kids came, and he ain't want to do no maids. You raise the kids. I want my kids raised by maids like Kanye. You never know person's situation though, but then she gonna run through that money. I know how women speak.
Kobe said all she had to do was just do a simple 40. Dog, you could have picked up a job with the county or whatever, be a little basic,
or been a philanthropist or been a philanthropist and just help people that's innocent, and just get up your feet
to keep busy. But
I'll tell you this,
bro. This nigga's money.
I'll tell you this, bro. It ain't nothing like seeing a woman just lay around all day. No matter how good the box is, it's just a turn off.
Like, go do something.
Yeah, it's like when you come in from work, she laying around. When you get a snack, she laying around. When you working on the roof, she laying around.
All day and Hulu.
Man, like nobody would yeah, she working and she just chilling around on the weekend, cool. But every day she just laying around. There's nothing cute about that, and it's shit to be done.
Dude,
that's what old boy was saying
I was on the Discord telling niggas like, I do not mess with girls if they don't work out. You got to be going to the gym and be doing something productive.
Well, that's a different type. That's a different type of lifestyle too. And what that do show you is they ain't lazy.
Yes,
that's what you do show you they ain't lazy, bro. Like, and then they be looking to be getting their cheeks clapped the quickest too, bro. Y'all to women that's in the gym like that, they ain't got no man. And if they do got a man, a lot of times they work out with each other too.
Yeah,
peep game. So yeah, so so yeah, that is true. But a lot of people don't understand the value of the gym. The value of the gym is very high value in my Kevin Samuels voice. Like you gonna meet a lot of different. I seen this Indian chick. I ain't never seen an Indian chick with a body. This chick had a body, my nigga. Like, and it was real. I was looking like, yo, like, yeah, you found a lot of good.
Talking about CJ, I've seen plenty of them with bodies, but
man, real bodies, nigga.
Real bodies.
Man, we not talking about Chaldeans. We not talking about Arabs.
I'm talking about Trinidadian Indian.
Man, we talking about Indians from over in India. Not from Trinidad. We talking about real Indians.
I work with Indian girls that fix planes, bro. That got bodies.
Man, I need to see this with my own two eyes. They usually build like pudding.
Got them in New York.
Man, I want to see him. She gonna be like, I'm from the Middle East. I'm from Abu Dhabi or something. I ain't gonna be from somewhere else.
Hey, but CJ right though.
No, she's gonna be like, listen, no, CJ,
no, I don't believe that, bro. Them they definitely like third or fourth generation Americans, then, bro.
Them girls at the gym are different. Dudes be sleeping. You get better women at the gym than you do at the club. That's for real.
Yeah, you ain't lying, bro. Like, my problem with women going to the room to get in the gym, sometimes I be just so in my workout, bro. I just be time losing focus, so I start in my workout, start stretching, then I start looking at ass. I just be forgetting. Sometimes you be in that zone, you be that focused, that you be like, man. But niggas be turning their necks and shit. Niggas be giving their play. Yeah, I just play the role like I don't even be paying attention, bro. It'll all help. It'll all filter in, bro. Like if you be the niggas that be hawking the women, bro, I learned that them be the niggas that they be getting the birds and shit, the bird hawk. But if you play the role like you ain't, they gonna be paying attention, or you gonna win, bro. But at the gym, you can't lose. You can't lose at the gym. You can't lose. You can lose, but it's hard to lose.
The only part about the gym where it's hard is that initial breaking the ice, how to come up to her and approach. A lot of people could talk all that cold approach shit, but I'm like, dude, it's a bit awkward at the gym because
in the parking lot, dude.
Oh, yeah, no, and I got the parking lot still awkward too, especially
because then she go think, is this what you come to do? So you gotta put the right moment.
Unless y'all at the smoothie bar together, or y'all, you meet at the I don't know, y'all go to the store next door. You like, oh, you at the gym, but yeah, it is kind of it do be kind of awkward and shit though. But if you catch them staring at you while you lifting, then you already, then it's just like I know she want me, so It's just to the point like how I'm like, you know what I'm saying, how I'm gonna just break the ice or something like that. But or you can just feel like, you know, play it like, hey, you gonna be done with this for a minute? You got one more rap left? She's like, oh yeah, you know, I got one more rap left, and you can just break the ice like that. But after a while, depending on the gym you go into, a lot of people tend to live at the same time too, bro. So y'all get to know each other.
Yeah. Or the best thing is if your gym offers classes and you could do the class.
Oh yeah, I ain't never did the classes though. That bike class be looking lit though.
Yeah, that may be that's a long game, but it'll work, but it's a long game.
Yeah, he right, it's a long game, but shit, you gonna be out. Your conditioning gonna be crazy. I see some chicks lift like niggas, dog. Like I'd be like, oh, hey. I'll be seeing, but a lot of chicks come in there, and when he not telling, a lot of chicks come in there looking for men. That's how I start off. They come in there looking for dudes, but they'll be coming there to get in shape and shit. They be coming there looking for dudes. I see it all the time.
They be doing all the Instagram photos on the mirrors.
Hell yeah. You know, they always come looking for dudes. You can tell those chicks that come in for 10 or 15-minute workout and then be gone and shit. They be looking big for a nigga to come show them how to work out, bro. Yeah, it's like it's a lot of this different way. It depends what you're looking for, but if you don't come looking, you'll find like it depends on the gym you go to, bro. Like, you know, it's like work. It's the same thing. See a chick that you want, you know, find a way to break the ice.
Yeah,
he said just compliment her on her form or her quads or do a set or whatever together. We got to get there too, though. Some niggas might be, you know, like you creepy. Some chicks again, you get. They, you know, some niggas be having that creepy vibe about them too.
Yeah.
Some niggas be having creepy. Some niggas be hounding, dog. Like niggas that really be hounding, I'd be like, that ain't gonna work, bro. Like you 0 for 50 at the job, nigga. Like you about to get fired, nigga.
You about to get charged with sexual harassment.
I see niggas hounded, dog. Like sometimes all you gotta do is play the role, bro. Yeah. You know, that's it. But let me get off here, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna do an NBA live stream when the Celtics on the brink of eliminating Heat.
Motor City Sports Talk. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. I'm the good love charm. Detroit.
He will be a muted charm. He's gonna be muted tomorrow, so y'all just see him on the screen.
He not muting, not a damn thing. I'm gonna be out here giving critical and net.
What pick the Lakers got jumping on hoops?
You said what?
What pick the Lakers got, bro?
Yo, fuck you.
Who cares? I thought they traded that.
Who picked their guy?
Yo, Gemini, ain't you a Dippers fan?
Am I what?
A Zipper fan?
Yeah, they got more hope than y'all next year. They got more hope than y'all. They got Paul George and Kawhi coming back.
Paul George, yeah, right. He ain't better.
And they got Robert Covington coming back.
Norman Powell.
Oh, they got Norman Powell who can hoop too.
Who?
Yep, yeah. The Clippers gonna be a problem next year, bro. They better get their shit together.
They gonna have a lot of problems. Yo, Jerry West, stay off the alcohol.
Dude, LeBron getting traded, dog. Have a good night.
Traded. I care less. We still.
Man, AD should get.
Don't let me talk about Magic Johnson was. Listen, here we the Lakers. We gonna go out here. We gonna make a couple of trades.
Read that screen real quick before we get off.
What happened?
Read the screen. Read the screen.
CJ, who more viewers, Charlo or Dallas versus?